And Tropicana gets its roof torn off, Tropicana Stadium that the Tampa Bay Rays play in. And if you look into it, Tropicana orange juice was created in 1947 at the same time the U.S. military did their first ever experiment on a hurricane. You guys can look it up. 1947, first experiment on a hurricane. Bradenton, Florida is where Tropicana orange juice was created. In Bradenton. So you just happen to have Anderson.
I can have non-sexual orgasms within my body, pleasures that I didn't know were possible.
Fuck yeah. There's another short hat.
You deserve that, wrestler.
It's true. You do this.
It's damn near like a rite of passage in this. Oh my god, it's working.
Mandy says that Dolly grips harder than me. This is fucking unacceptable.
Get pulled out, bitch. You don't grip enough.
I really haven't been grifting hard enough. You guys, I just found out I have cancer.
Bank account cancer?
Check cancer in your pee-pee.
I don't know what he clips that. You have cancer.
All right, but seriously, donate some fucking money. It's just because I might have cancer and just not know about it.
And to be fair, that is untreated, unknown cancer is the worst type of cancer because it's untreated.
Right,
so I think
and unknown.
For untreated cancer people, get out your wallets, open your wallets, open your hearts.
I can't believe I have the worst type of cancer there is. This is tragic. I just need some money to
God is so good. The stillness is so gentle. The silence is powerful. See, because it's through the silence of our listening and our seeking that God reveals the wisdom. The wisdom is realized in the silence from within you. The silence within you is beyond the mind chatter, behind those gossiping and controlling voices that are always around, whether it's in your ears or around. There's voices and gossip and voices and words that want to control you, want to interrupt your peace, interrupt your silence. You choose what you allow.
You choose what you allow. What's up? How you guys doing? What's up? Chuck, hit the panel. You know I like talking to you, old man. I see you in the back, African. I'm gonna do a short monologue and I'm gonna bring people up. What's up, Snow? How you doing, darling? I got my homie Afro Can, and I'm gonna try to talk to him as much as possible because he's going to the Navy in a couple of weeks. In fact, I am so happy. In all honesty, I'm so happy because all of my homies that I know of that I've talked to recently are either not dealing with bad shit, i.e. they're normal and they're okay, or they're having wonderful adventurous changes in their life that are probably going to be for the positive. Some may bring struggle, some may bring hardship, only because struggle maketh the man and it will make you better. Like, example, Afro can go into the military. There's some other things with some other homies that I can't really talk about. I promised I wouldn't, even though you probably don't know them. But they still don't want me to talk about it. And I'm just so happy with my YouTube channel and the support I get from you guys, for me, and then for them. It almost brings a tear to my eye, you know? Like, it makes me really happy. So, with all the stuff going on, sorry, I bought a vape today because I'm trying to quit smoking. And usually when I vape for about 2 or 3 weeks, I can get off smoking. And then a month later, I can wean myself off from vaping. So if I cough more than usual, I apologize. But, like, that makes me so happy for my homies. And I do want to take the time while I'm up here by myself and I have my audience, whether you believe in God or not. I do want to thank God for all this goodness going on in my homies' lives. And I want to tell everybody that I hope goodness keeps happening to everyone, even the people who don't like me. And I just hope that we all find some shred of happiness and maintain our dignity, you know? Today's stream, I'm gonna be doing some hater review. I'm gonna be hanging out with you guys, and then I'm gonna tell y'all a few stories about some adventures I've had, if I can remember, because I still haven't slept. I did take my 2-hour nap. I'm only gonna go until 11:30 tonight. That way we got us 2 hours. If y'all do want an extension, I will give an extension, but I'll only do a 30-minute extension because I have to work with King of Arkansas on the D&D stuff. I'm actually talking to him right before the show about it, and I do want to be able to start doing channel stuff for you guys. But like, I am happy, and a lot of my homies are happy, and I want to put that positivity in the world. I don't really want to be negative, but sometimes you do have to address the haterade, and we got to taste it a little bit. We do a little wine tasting of the haterade and laugh at it. And sometimes it just makes absolutely no sense. So, that being said, I will bring up the homie of the hour, Afro Can or Afro Coon. What's up?
I did see that there's a hater review, so I had to join.
Oh, of course, you're God's strongest hater. You're our hate spurt. You know, you're like, this is not. You can tell us if it's quality hate or not.
Yeah, I'm like a professional wine snob, but for hate group. But yeah, I appreciate what you said in your little monologue. Yeah, I'm leaving in like what, less than 2 weeks now. It's Tuesday.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss you. The changes is gonna suck, but it's more than likely gonna be very positive for you. And it's probably gonna suck at first, you know, boot camp and all that. But but struggle maketh the man. I haven't really said that, but you know I've said that before, and I haven't really been saying it. But you know, and you know from there, and that financial increase, and then being in the military.
Yeah,
you're going to be able to find you a partner and move on with that, and be
speaking
able
of
to
partner,
live life at your own pace.
Speaking of partner, a chocolate woman is texting me right now. So.
You love the sisters.
Yeah, Pinfro can, Afro pin.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, once you get to making that money, you'll have your pick of the litter, man.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll be the richest man in the hood.
Are you gonna stay living? Are you gonna stay living where you're at? Are you gonna move out?
For now, I'm just fucking off and seeing what happens.
So I'll show you the first level of hatred, since it's mainly since you're here and you saw hate. I'll show you some of the stupid hate, right? And I can get your opinion on it, actually. I saw this randomly watching 10th Man, the gay gentleman that comes up here. I saw this on his stream. I noticed there was a conversation about myself, and oh, howdy, neighbor.
What's up, neighbors?
But so let me read it off. And I probably shouldn't have called him a schizo, but it's kind of retarded. Carpenter Jeremy, we haven't had words ourselves, but I have kind of messed with him, saying he was being spicy because he's kind of like ever since a couple months ago, I noticed him kind of doing some backbiting and shit talking on other people. So like I don't really care. Not everyone has to like me, but this whole thing makes me like, maybe I should review it. So Carpenter Jeremy, y'all like Orthodox Guy? Though it throws a wrench in my whole system. Why do y'all like that guy? How's he any different than Mel? What's up, Skunk? I'm gonna mute you up because of the audio thing. Okay, darling. How's he any different from Mel? How am I the same as Mel? That's what I
Who
don't
is
know.
Mel?
Oh, damn.
Mel is a transsexual gentleman who I like
Gentleman or
Mel.
gentle lady?
Gentleman.
Okay.
He thinks that he's a lady.
Oh.
But I like Mel, and I'm not going to disrespect Mel. I just don't agree with his lifestyle, and I have my views on that. But I like Mel. Don't get me wrong. But Mel is a gentleman who typically seeks to dominate a panel that he's on, and he does so by. I'm not gonna say how he does it because I like Mel, and I feel like that's getting a bit insulting, and he's not here to defend himself. But Jeremy says I'm like Mel. I don't see how. I don't know. I don't like him, which is fine. You don't have to like me. But here's what gets me. Anyone that thinks Andrew Wilson goes to church is beneath me.
Wow.
I don't know Andrew Wilson. I don't give a fuck about Andrew Wilson. Do you see the
I know an Andrew Wilson, and he was a fucking asshole.
It's not even Orthodox because I keep having to change my name because some places do name changes. But like Orthodox is what it is now. I didn't even notice that. Let me change it real quick. But like the A is put in the fucking A, bro. I hit E. That's crazy.
Orthodox.
What are you, drunk already?
That's
Damn.
crazy. No, I just reached my little pinky over there and tapped what I thought
5
was
o'clock
the R.
somewhere.
Oh, you're a pinky typer. Oh.
Well, yeah,
Look at you all fancy, typing with your pinky.
Was a queen, yeah. Anyway, prove it. Show me he goes to church. Like, what the fuck does that? Like, African.
Mm-hmm.
It's your hate spurt opinion. All right.
Yes.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what level hatred is this?
Well, why is he naming random people that aren't relevant to?
I don't know. Maybe he's making the connection because of my name, Orthodox Guy, but I misspelled it to mess with the Ortho Bros, which Andrew Wilson. I know he runs the Crucible, and I know he's supposedly Orthodox Christian.
Yeah, I have no idea. Andrew Wilson is too common of a name. I have no idea who that is. I just know a guy in Job Corps named Andrew Wilson. He was a tweaker. But
Newsflash, Ortho, they don't read the whole name. Therefore, they assume it says Orthodox. Orthodox instead of Adox.
Yeah, well, I don't know. This isn't very good hatred, though. It's just naming random people.
Well, is it some hatred? Even if it's not good hatred, is it acceptable hatred? Is it like?
There's no connection. There's no connection to it. He's not even making a point well. I have no idea who these people are, and he's not. Even if you have no idea who certain people are, you can. If someone's good enough at what they're doing, you can kind of get the gist of what they're trying to say. I have no idea who the fuck these people are, and I have no idea what the fuck he's trying to say. He's not doing good at all.
So he's not even able to express the hatred or the dislike or the discontent, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, you got to know thine enemy, and I don't think he knows you enough. Gotta do some Sun Tzu shit, art of war, art of hate.
Bro, I've seen you when you're on a hatred binge, bro.
Oh yeah,
it is a beauty to behold.
The most hateful things I say are to people that I know. If I don't know someone very well, I can't really have nothing to sink my teeth in. But if I know the bad parts about somebody, they're gonna fucking get it. And he's not even calling you fat or nothing. Like, I don't think he knows you.
Well, no, the thing is, right, so like you are such a hater, and like
that'll be fixed shortly.
well, he bullies the fuck out of. If you're his friend, you learn real quick he's a hater. African will make you think that he hates you when he fucking loves you to death. Yeah. Like, hatred is his love language, and when he hates you, he's like a fucking artist. He's an artist troll.
True. Fucking modern day Picasso.
Once he gets through boot camp, he's liable to be a little different.
Actually, not Picasso. Picasso was dog shit.
What? Well, don't you think boot camp will actually make him a better hater because then he'll be able to hide it and be able to like surprise people with it?
True.
Possibly.
Military grade hatred.
Military grade hatred.
Yeah.
That's just hard to come by.
I mean, like, I'm gonna get so many gay jokes just being in the Navy. Like, I'll have to learn how to fight back. So
you're gonna be getting to know people. You're gonna become friends with people you despise just to be a better hater.
is it bad that I've done that before?
I know you have. I know you have. I heard your stories.
Does that make me a bad person?
So how does this haterade taste to you? Is it like is it worth consuming or is it?
It's more like shooting from the hip. Like, he doesn't know you. He just knows he doesn't like you. It's not very good. He's got to get better.
Well, even though there's no substance, is what I'm thinking. You're saying there's no substance to it. Isn't the hate in of itself kind of like a beautiful thing? Or is it just no
There's
need
no
for
beauty in
hatred, so
something
it
you
taints
can't
it.
express. It's just silence at that point.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
If you can't express it, it's not there.
So Chuck, here is the hater that you and I both have. I had it pulled up, but when I was making the stream, I accidentally exited out of it. And we are going to review this haterade. And this guy came out of nowhere. He's starting.
You mean our dear friend?
Like me. Yes, dear friend, even. So, here we go. He kind of looks like an alcohol fetal syndrome Chad like meme, and I'm not making fun of him. I'm saying the way the camera is paused
He
right
looks
now.
like he would start a band in the 2010s, like one of those hopeful bands, like the stomp clap bands. It looks like he would be the head of those.
True. But I'm not talking shit on him. I'm not saying he's ugly or anything. I'm just saying the way the screen, the way the pause got, it's just like it looks like he's mewing, and it looks like he's like a Chad, like the Chad meme. But the way he's kind of hunched over looking at his screen, and the way it's kind of like the head, and I'm not making fun of him because anybody's headset will do that. It's just not a flattering photo.
No.
So here we go.
I have nothing to do with Z. I have nothing to do with Rose. These people are LARPing. Unfortunately, Z got one over on, everyone. He's pretending that he's interested in all this whole thing going on. That's what he just saw happening there. Z had the keys because we can't both have them at one time. But no, I'm doing something separate from Rose, and I don't have any connection to them other than I liked their content, and I saw who Jack was through her stream with him. Chuck, you can.
What's up, Untrackable? How are you? If you didn't want to be on camera, I apologize. I need to get in the habit of asking people when they're in the back chat with a thumbs up or thumbs down if they want.
Well, he's a pretty fella.
That is Chuck. I swear to God, I'm gonna give you a gay jar. Damn it!
I like shit.
I know. I know Untrackable.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt. Continue on with your review, and yeah, please.
It's short, so.
Okay.
Keep lying.
Hold on. No. I'll bring everybody back up since you've got quick times and like you can probably answer.
Sure. Yeah.
A lot of my questions.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you come from? Like, I don't mean that insultingly.
No. I get it. You were actually there for the first time I called in, and you were like, "How do you not know who Chuck is? Aren't you part of the Panelverse?" And I was like, "No, I don't know who Chuck is. I'm just kind of watching this to see what this is. It's like a morbid curiosity." But I called in, and then Jack reached out and said, "Do you need anything I can help you with?" And I said, "No, but I'm just looking to make something, and I think that maybe you could use some help with your show because it seems like there's some chaos." And he said, "Okay, maybe we could work together." So he's not paying me. He has nothing to do with anything going on as far as these other people. Everyone's just coming from all these different places that I don't even properly understand. I asked him about Rose. I said, "Do we really trust Rose after what she did with that gun?" So there's some event that they're talking about, but this is separate from everything that I'm doing. He's coming here because I'm trying to make, I guess you could call it a documentary I mean, I'm not obviously a professional filmmaker or anything, but I am trying to like build my skills. And I never said that I think that you're scum. I said that I would never want to do a panel that is like yours in a way that's completely open, because I want to have more control over the broadcast, just in the more of like a talk show, 2, 3, 4 people kind of way. And I've made claims.
No, he wants to control so he can. He can't. This dude cannot handle pushback. You can already see that with my interaction
he
with him on his
cannot.
channel. He wants to control it because he can't handle pushback, and that's my opinion. But it's something that I think we're going to see more of.
Well, his long-winded explanation kind of proves that. So
And the panel verse should
he's
be
explaining too
exactly
much.
the same. So Paul doesn't like you. So obviously Paul's spending a lot of time on my channel, and I'm grateful for that, because obviously I'm a nobody, and it's been good. But I think that
He's also eating up everything Paul says.
I like this Dusty guy just showing down as he's fucking yapping.
Oh yeah, no, Dusty is like I used to get called the prince of not giving a fuck at work by my boss. Like because I don't give a fuck about anything. But like Dusty, if I'm the prince, Dusty's the fucking king, bro. Because
Yeah,
like,
you can tell he doesn't give a shit what this guy's saying. He doesn't get it. Not at all. I respect that.
And it's because I think it's because he's watched the low level hate. Because the stream, and I can even show you further if you got time, Afrocan, my interaction with this gentleman. It's like a 2 or 3. It's like a long interaction, but I'll just show you the beginning and how it just starts off, and it just gets worse from there to the point that I just start making fun of him, messing with him, and he hates. I gotta get your opinion, right? What is your opinion of someone who hates because of hate?
Well, what do you mean hates because of hate? Like they just don't want to like somebody?
Well, this gentleman buys into the jokes that I make and the fact that I say the N-word unapologetically, and he thinks that I'm spreading hate on YouTube. So he wants me to lose my channel. He wants me to leave YouTube, all that good stuff.
Well, I mean, that's just fighting fire with fire, and that doesn't do anything. So I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish. Just hating someone because you perceive them as hateful is not really productive at all.
Well, that's my issue with him. I think we're going to hear his issue with Chuck. So I want you to rate the hate when we get done with.
Gotcha.
If you want to watch it someday, there's a stream where I go over like 10 different lies he says in 5 minutes, and he keeps doing it. He just did it again. I have nothing to do. Rose
I just corrected that you didn't know, Rose. I just corrected that.
That's just one. That's
Do
just
you
one,
not
dude.
listen?
That's one thing
You don't listen. And you
Oh, is this let me put the fucking, let me put Bumpkino on here. The border control. Is this a jet? Oh, this is Denison's friend, right? You've been on a couple times.
Okay, we can go that route, but yeah, it's just me. I'm Jason.
Okay. Oh,
that looks like Denver. That's Denver. Oh, I know that motherfucker.
Okay. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to drop you back.
No,
I just wanted to make sure.
Hey, I can be here.
Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I am familiar with you now. I'm sorry for saying, oh, it's Denison's friend, but
yeah. All right, go on.
You don't pay attention to things you say either.
Then go ahead and prove it. Prove it. You can easily.
I'm not going searching for all this crap.
Exactly. Okay. I mean, I gotta go, but yeah, dude, this is just it's gonna get crazier. So you'll see.
Amazing. You were watching. I find that fascinating.
Yeah, dude. I saw him go live, and I was putting my link in for my thing 45 minutes. Yeah, I jumped in. And what happened? Y'all are talking about it. But
where's the parasite? There she is.
I hate you.
You can also find it when I said that, and I would love to hear that because I don't remember saying it. Not saying I didn't say it, but I definitely didn't call anyone pond scum.
Did you catch that?
Ankle biters. So just want to make
I
that.
called her an ankle.
What'd you say, Chuck?
I said, did you catch that? I may have said it, but it doesn't count.
Yeah. So I'm assuming this is the end of it. African.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the queen.
Yep, he done.
And he's admitted that he's only like doing this for clout, which I don't mind, because we all do it as creators. We all do it, and it's just something that we do to get extra viewers, and sometimes it's funny to cover drama, right? So no ill will, nothing bad about that.
Well, creating drama just for crowd, like, I get it if you're going to like say like, oh look, this fucking happened, but starting shit just to get recognition, that screams you weren't paid attention to enough to as a child, and you have serious issues and you need therapy. So like, I understand what you're saying, but like, when it comes to just starting shit, not just talking about shit, starting shit just so you get attention, mommy and daddy didn't pay you enough attention as a child. You need to get better. And that's what it sounds like he's doing.
Is that your opinion, or is that your expert synopsis?
Sounds like he needs a hug. Okay, I'll shut up.
You're good, Jason.
I mean, yeah, that guy probably does need a hug. I need a hug from a busty black woman right now, but that's different.
Well, I've noticed something, and that is when you welcome an open panel, you know, it's all comers, right? It's hey, come as you are, and I will accept you, and you know, you just try to not violate terms of service. You know, say your piece, or you know, talk to people the way you talk to people. But that idea of total control, where you make a topic, and well, it's your channel. You are in charge of maintaining the topic. Well, if the topic is about another person, but you won't entertain your detractors or supporters of that other person, well, then that's when it becomes like this controlled environment. This what do they call it? Like a pod. I created a bubble, and my bubble is all about talking about you, and and I'm not going to let you come up and defend yourself, and I'm not going to let your friends come up and be part of it. So it's, you know, hey, if you want to create a bubble, or not you, but anybody, it's like, oh, go ahead, create your bubble. But if you also want an open panel, well, you better be ready for some of the shit that's going to come your way, because that, you know, their friends will come and all this stuff, and it's a completely different world.
Yeah, I don't really respect the whole hug box type thing that he seems to be for.
You guys are actually gonna see that in full display right now.
Yeah,
because
if you want to talk about somebody, them coming on defending themselves, or someone being like, hey, I don't think that's true, that's not detracting from the topic at all. That's staying on topic. You just want to be a control freak and talk shit about someone behind their back, but on a very open platform. So that makes no sense to me.
And that's essentially what he does. And Untraceable kind of had a point, because with me specifically, he booted me off panel because I do tend to overtalk people to finish my point because they want to cut me off. People like this want to cut me off. So I give him the excuse, right? It is a rightful excuse because it's his panel. But he asked me to come up. He asked me to defend myself, and then wants to mod God and play games when people are there. Wants to turn down their volume. Like at one point he turns down my volume and says, "Oh, I guess he's not there."
Well, yeah, I mean, I've watched some debates, whether they be political or whether they be like collegiate, you know, competitive debates, or these YouTube debates, and it doesn't seem to be right to be a debater and a moderator at the same time, because I can tell you to shut up and kick you off my panel at any given time.
Well, that's why over here,
That's a good given.
Unless it's getting out of hand, I typically let people argue, let people talk, because once you let people get it out of their system, it typically becomes a good conversation. Like the stuff with Furby this morning, like Mel. When he came up, it kind of was an issue, and it kind of devolved into an argument. And about 30 minutes to an hour in, people were entertained, they were enthralled, and guess what? When the argument was over, and Mel had calmed down, and we were actually back to discussing. People stayed because they liked the esoteric and technological topics we were talking about, and a little bit of the supernatural with the alien stuff, and it was a productive conversation. So I kind of agree with you. When you're hosting a panel, it's kind of you kind of have to take on the role of a shepherd leading a flock. You can't just exclude sheep or cattle or whatever, or even people. I'll just say people. You can't exclude people just because you don't like them or you're mad at them.
Well, I've even seen it on the mainstream. You look at somebody like Piers Morgan, and this isn't ideological by the content that they create. It's the substance and the pathway that they go through. And it's like, okay, I'm going to have this guest up and I'm going to ask them a question, but then I'm going to tell them to shut up because this is my channel. It's like, well, what'd you ask me a question for if you didn't want to hear what I had to say?
Exactly, and you'll see that's how it happens to me now. I love the way Joe Cool is because he's an inquisitive motherfucker, and I love that shit. I like when people ask questions. And he comes on my panel, and then Landry went live because apparently we were talking about him because Miss Cynthia and Chuck was up here. Truism, hit the panel, broski, if you got time. I like talking to you. I want to get your opinion because you are the opposite of God's strongest hater. You are a well put together gentleman and wise beyond your years. So you can probably
what's the topic?
You and Afro can Afro can probably give pretty good
Wizard battle, hate versus love.
Well, it's not even that. I think even though it would be hate versus love, I think that y'all would come to the same conclusion. You just get there for different meanings. He loves, so he has a reason to hate. You hate, so you obviously have a reason to hate.
I hate, so I have a reason to love.
I know y'all probably don't know Africa, but I've known him for 2-3 years now, and you are like a top tier hater, like literally.
Oh yeah,
like
he's reviewing
it's
the hate.
impressive.
He's reviewing the hate. Well, he's reviewing the hate that I'm receiving because I'm kind of receiving, in my opinion, low grade hate, and this man's about to have military grade weaponized hatred.
I remember. One day, I don't even remember what he was upset about, but he was on my ass. I don't even remember what African was mad about, but it was 3 hours. This man just lambasted me for 3 hours over saying something cringe. It wasn't like I did anything to him.
He probably wasn't even mad at you. That's the thing. He was
probably
mad at something else.
Probably wasn't mad.
Coming home to batter my wife. True.
African will roast the fuck out of his friends over here.
Yeah, I mean, so far the hatred is not too good.
You wouldn't drink of this haterade. You would.
I mean, I did like that guy at first, but then the more he kept talking, what is the point?
Fair enough. So to answer your question before I keep showing, I'm doing just kind of like a chill stream with my audience.
Okay.
I hate a review and then a support thanks stream, and that's where me and you're gonna talk about the D&D stuff and the other stuff going on.
That's awesome.
Also, this is really funny. So African, the guy we're playing with here, one time because we've tried playing D&D with him a few times, but he always gives up. But what's funny was one time we were playing, and I was trying to make a villain. So I made him be the villain, and then he joined the game just to pretend to be the villain. And because we were playing with Micah, and we ruined his entire night. We ruined his entire week. It was diabolical because we had a plot twist that basically meant he sacrificed his character he really cared about for nothing. And it was a diabolical.
But it was me and you plotting in DNs too. So
yeah,
that was the most evil thing you've ever done, honestly.
It probably is the most evil thing I've ever done. That is probably true, actually.
What's up, man?
You guys were sipping on the haterade.
Yep.
right? So here we go. We're gonna share this. I'm gonna keep the chat up in the side so y'all can see
the accusations that I presented because they're very simple. With you. And I do want to do a shout out to Joe Cool. And this
Fuck Joe Cool.
You deserve more sincere and authentic friends because I see you. Like I see how real you are, and I see from almost any angle that you have this way of presenting things in a logical way where you don't just jump into whatever's being presented as, okay, this is the angle that's being made, or this is the.
So as one of
that.
God,
I respect that. I respect
as
that.
of one,
I
as of
respect that.
African, as your hater opinion, right? Is in the process of being a hater, trying to manipulate people like that because you see them hanging out with people. Is that like good hate?
Too much.
I mean, like, manipulation can be useful, but just trying to get someone to not talk to somebody else just because you hate them so much, it can get a little sketchy. I mean, I have done it before, but more just to prove a point that someone has no friends.
Jesus Christ!
I was evil. I was evil in high school. Okay, I was an evil little fella.
Fuck yeah.
So, but I would not do that now.
Well, also you've grown as a person. Like you've gotten a lot better. Than
He's got.
Some things have grown.
His hate's gotten more strategic.
Yeah, so some things have grown, Carter.
Not even Jason.
Well, I know you grow whenever you see Micah, but
Joe won't come up here when I'm around. So he doesn't like the dialogue back and forth. Come on now.
Fair.
You know what's up.
The dishonest aspect of it. You have a nuance to you. And that's my
I'll see you on 10th, Joe. I'll see you on 10th.
Especially in the search of the truth.
Now, you hear it's in my channel description, the nuance, right? So all of this beef is trying to attract and draw people in. And that kind of proves the point that he's just doing this for attention. I'm just like, I mean, I see why. We've all done it. If you're a content creator, you've done this. So I'm not going to talk shit on him for this, but it's the way he goes about doing it.
Yeah, I'll talk shit about the way he does it. Because, like, I get it, though this whole business is get people's attention. But getting people's attention through nefarious means, like just talking shit about a person, starting shit with somebody. Do that in your own time for your own fun. Don't do that just for a place.
I think it's just kind of low tier too, because I had a conversation about this not too long ago on your stream, Orthodox Guy. Because like there was some drama. I don't know. It was pretty.
It was this.
Oh, was it this drama? Okay. Yep. But I remember it was a bit. There was like a chick there, and there was like doxing. I don't remember what the whole ordeal was, but I remember. Like,
no. Okay, that was different. Yeah. No,
yeah, this was something different.
Yeah.
But that was something. But like that whole thing, it's like you guys are all trying to grow your channels, right? Because I don't have a channel, so I don't have any. I don't really care that much. But like a lot of you guys are trying to grow your channels, and like some of the drama is not helping you guys.
Absolutely.
And I think that because like sometimes people got to be called out, right? I'm not some person who's like a pacifist, right? Like I'm not one of those people, but
no, just was watching.
My bad. So, were you done on that thought?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Go. Sorry.
We had a little back room, and we were kind of looking into the world that how you would respond to that, and we both very much appreciate that that intellectual integrity. So I don't know how exactly I want to do this because I'm not sure. I just want to like restream like the restream inception. But I mean, I don't know if there's another way. It's very unfortunate. I do have a complete open invitation.
Now this gentleman had every ability to come on my panel because we were talking about him because Chuck and Cynthia brought it up. And they wanted me to stream the stream prior to this one. And I'm like, I don't know if he'll strike me. I don't know the repercussions. And NPC, a mutual friend between me and Landry, or a mutual acquaintance, if NPC sees it that way. But a mutual co-worker, apparently, because this is work. We do make money off of it, even if it's part-time and we do it for fun. Like, so NPC was acting as the middleman, and he sent my invitation to him. And apparently Landry told him he would never strike anybody for sharing his content. So and apparently when MPC was acting as middleman, Landry wanted to go live because I guess he felt like he was being talked about. Completely fair, understandable. His channel, he can go live with whatever he wants. But he refused to come over here. And I'm not somebody, even if somebody doesn't like me, unless they're about to dox me or threatening to dox someone in my chat or one of my team members who helps the channel or one of my supporters or just in general, you're not going to get booted or banned. You can say what you want to say. As long as you're not a porn bomber or you're not trying to dox somebody, you don't get booted down. Like, if you're Melanie and you're talking about, like, leftist gobbledygook about censoring people and misinformation, like, I'll be like, okay, so who gets to decide misinformation? And I'll drop you in the back when you go to answer, like, well, that's how that works. That's misinformation. And I'll pick on you and fuck with you like that, but I won't kick you from the studio. And eventually I will stop fucking with you when I made my point. And I'll just bring you back up.
I mean, that's kind of where I think I might disagree with you some in that I'm not some like left to wade. Like if it's like some debate and you just disagree with the person, yeah, like banning him's gay. But like sometimes some people are just disruptive by nature, and sometimes you just gotta, not deal with them,
Imperious, it's not October yet. This is no offense to you. You can come back, but I cannot bring you up because somebody paid me $300 to ban you for 3 months. So I believe it is.
What did bro do?
Imperious. Okay. I like Imperious. He's like you. He's one of God's strongest haters, and he is he's very moral, but he has a very weird way about it. So love you too, Imperious. But
that's crazy in the backroom chat, dude. That's crazy.
Here's the thing. Imperious, believe it or not, is a Imperious. I've given you my address. We don't have to do this over and over and over again, man. Come on. I don't hate you, and I will fight you. But this is just gay. Me and you're cool. Stop fronting. You just got paid to get banned, and while this isn't all about money, if somebody does pay me, you're gone. It's just how it's profitable, bro. No hard feelings. But essentially, Imperious is very much like you. He is one of God's strongest haters, but he does so morally speaking, and I do wish that I could get his opinion on some of this low-level hate. But again, he was paid to get banned, and if we get more people, I will have to kick him from the studio. But he can talk in the back chat, as long as the person who banned him don't go, hey, no, I don't even want him in the back chat. Because like I said, they gave me $300. So
I mean, to be fair, dude, if someone gave me $300, like my morals are out the window. Not gonna lie. Unless, especially for like banning somebody, like that's like nothing, dude. Like.
Okay, Imperious, fair enough. All right, I get it. You don't want me to make the claim that I don't ban people.
That's fair. That's actually a fair claim.
Yeah, that is fair. But there is a difference between everyday conversation and like letting you come up and spurg out and talk your shit and shoot your shit, and banning you because I don't like what you say versus the payment structure, of what we
power
do on
of the
YouTube.
purse.
Yeah, there is a difference, and I'm not. And like I said, once October 12th gets here, because I have it earmarked because I like Imperious. Certain people don't like Imperious.
It kind of makes like a storefront. Your channel is like a storefront, and if the customers pay, the customer is always right. It doesn't have to be that way. You can tell the customer to fuck right off.
The customer is always right. It matters the taste.
But
yeah,
if you're running some sort of business here, like you mentioned getting paid and stuff like that. Well, it doesn't matter if it's $1, $5, $10, or $300. If the product is not having this guest, well, then that is the product that made you money. Not because the person that's got paid to not be here anymore. Well, did they counter that offer?
Nope. And I'm one of the first and I believe only people that Imperius have sent money to for Cashapp. So like I'm not mad at Imperius. I'm not angry, but like you said, he did not counter that. He did not shut it down. So like, and I get where he's coming from about not wanting me to say I don't ban people, but like I said, there is a difference when it is the profit incentive of what we do on YouTube versus.
Also, that's so
versus
funny.
just
Can we just talk about how funny that is?
Yes. What's up, D3 darling? Fucking it is super funny. It is. And I think that African.
Yeah.
On 1 to 10, how would you rate the hatred of like banning somebody for paying $300 to boot somebody for 3 months?
Well, I mean, like, I just think, what the fuck did he do to have a $300 hit on his head? Like, goddamn.
So
honestly, I applaud him more than the person who paid to banish him. I applaud
He's
him
one
more.
of these 400-pound Cheeto dust sniffing people.
I'm not gonna agree with that.
I won't shit on the person who gave you money because you're my friend. But that's crazy. What the fuck you do?
I appreciate the money, and Ike has showed grace. Ike is the person that paid $300 to ban him.
Wow.
And the ban is lifted. So Imperius, if you're still watching, you are welcome to come back and you can rejoin the Discord.
See, this is the power of love. Scary.
The power of love. So true. So true.
That's actually pretty based, actually. Thank you, Ike. Thank you. And how are you doing today, good sir? You and D3. I see Mandy. How are you doing, darling? But Mandy said absolutely nothing attractive about that man. What's up, Cock Squatch? How you doing, buddy?
I'm pretty spiffy. My host had her stream taken down and it let mine continue. And she was hosting. How does that work?
I have no idea.
I've never seen that happen. Usually it ends both of them if it ends one.
Yep.
Oh shit. I just saw this. Thank you for coming by, Untrackable. I'm glad you visited as well, and I hope you have a good night as well, good sir. Oh no. Is it in reference to what we're talking about, or do you have one scheduled? I don't care either way, because I'm gonna wind down talking about this gentleman, but because of the hate I'm getting, I'm like, let me review all the hate and let's see if it's deserved.
I think we need
Praise
love. Can we have the love stream, guys? Can we bring back the love stream? All right.
Well, this is the duality. This is the yin and yang. This is the
no
Taoism
duality.
stream.
All right, love.
It is the chill. The chill stream is the love part. The hater review is the hate part.
Okay.
Let's get some more
I'm
of
not
this.
going to go and jump on a giant panel because I've made it very clear that that's not productive. You know, good conversations don't happen there. I offered the extension to talk to Cynthia one-on-one if she wanted to, address kind of making a medical diagnosis with me and kind of sitting there and letting Hank, you're good too, but letting what's the dude's name, the old guy, Chuck, letting Chuck just lie about just the randomest nonsense. And not like pushing back on it. Things that I'm pretty sure she knew were not true, like the New Orleans trip being this week, and how I bought tickets to. I bought Paul and Z. I bought their plane tickets to an event that's not even real yet. So these things,
like some of the things he's kind of bitching at you guys about, is kind of irrelevant. Honestly, it's kind of dumb.
Well, he twisted that way around. Cynthia went over there thinking they were good and they could work together, and he totally just shit it right in her coffee cup. Told her, no, I want nothing to do with you.
The panel verse is better than a D&D game. Fair enough, but would you also like to participate in a D&D game of your favorite panelists and get to see their goofy shenanigans? I think you guys would love that. And
Or
you
would
guys
you rather
did
see a
vote.
real dungeon?
No, Chuck. No, don't make D&D dirty for me. All right. Only I can do it. Only I can do that to King of Arkansas because he's a good, wholesome boy. All
Yeah,
right.
y'all sometimes feel a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
That's because you're a good. It's because you're a good, wholesome boy. It's like the gif of fucking what is it? Darktide pulling Superman back? Not Darktide. Is he Apocalypse or Darktide? Like that's
whatever. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Dark side.
That's what the
I'm a nerd.
rack is for, is to make good, wholesome boys out of you again.
Jesus Christ, Chuck. All right, we're gonna watch some more of this
These
video.
lives are not big. No, they're not like grand, and they don't affect my life in any way. But what do? They set a standard for me if I'm going to exist in this space as like a new kid on the block, and that's truly what I am. I might have 2,000 subs, but I've been very clear about how those aren't really active. Hey, Joe, cool. I'm glad to see you here.
All right, not yet.
How you doing?
What's good, Pepe?
How you doing? So I'm gonna take this one step at a time, right? I'm not going to ignore anyone. I'm not sure who Leslie is, but I do want to keep it kind of centered and grounded here. So for me, it's best to kind of start just with the back and forth, and then I'll let Ortho in, and we can go like that.
Other people are showing up too. Okay, I thought I was coming away alone.
Okay, well, we can just start with me and you because I do want to say, I'm not sure if you heard what I just said, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the way that you look at these things.
Thank you. I see you as the same type of guy. So you can imagine that I'm astounded that they're saying that you just doing these narratives. I wanted what you saw. You saw it. What's going on?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, when there's like this reaction-a-thon, it's like hard to get through because clearly there's, I think, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 minutes of a video where I put forth the argument of what was, dishonest yesterday.
He did get upset. It seemed like he got upset with me for not playing his video. And I'm going to be real. I don't care. I only care when my name is mentioned. Because I don't really care about the drama. I will talk about it because it's funny. But the only way that I really give my opinion on it and stand firm on it is if my name's mentioned. Like, I'll make an opinion if I think something is morally wrong, like with the resto stuff where me and Kev and Chuck dragged the shit out of that man on Kev's panel because of what he was talking about somebody's dead family. And I try to look at it from a moralistic lens, and I try to treat people how I want to be treated. And like my thing is, if you go nuclear, expect people who are your acquaintances or your friends to hold you to a standard that, bro, that's not cool. And go nuclear on you in return because men police their own, even on the internet, as shitty as that may sound. So
today, and it's hard because when there's commentary, it kind of takes a while to get through it. It can kind
I
of
understand.
You know what I'm saying. But what the simple, obviously, there's the autism accusation, not a big deal, and none of this stuff offends me deeply. But I want to set a precedent to not just kind of like take this like on the nose, and I do want to be firm in my diligence here. So the most of the lies were from Chuck. Like it was just a bunch of random nonsense things. Like I bought plane tickets to for Paul. And
obviously you did not.
I mean, this event doesn't exist yet. This is all theoretical. I mean, so Jack coming to stay with me, that's real, but that's a separate thing. That was made very clear. But that's what I'm saying.
What about you stealing Cynthia's shit?
No. I told her I'm more than happy to let her do that. I told Jack very straightforward. I said, if you're going to come in August, because he kind of wanted to do it sooner than I did, I said, I'm not going to do outside shoots with you because it's 110 degrees and it's just not my thing. So I said, you're more than welcome to have that shot. No, I have no qualms with that whatsoever. But people get so caught up in their emotions, they don't even hear these things.
Yeah. Okay. No. I guess maybe if is Cynthia in the back or Chuck?
Nope. And I gave them the opportunity, and they have an open invitation. I extended it, but I get it, and I'm not here to try to make up.
What conclusions do you come to about Saint? And who gave you the autism comment? That hasn't come up over there in Orthodox Guy room yet. Someone called you autistic or something? I don't guess it matters.
Maybe they skipped it. That's crazy. It was pretty early on.
No, I got there late.
It was Cynthia. Cynthia, she made a pretty strong accusation as to my mannerisms and the way that I communicate, and that it's just very reminiscent of the people who she knows who are on spectrum. But I mean, I've lived a pretty normal life, dude. I know what people who have autism are like, and I get where she's coming from because I am being like uncomfortably direct.
Yeah, I like that though. I prefer that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so uncommon now. And that's the thing. And I will address Orthodox Guy. I'll let you in here in just a second, but I'm not going to make this like a big giant panel where nobody gets a word in. So I'm taking it slow. But what I will say is I've made my opinion very clear with you, Orthodox Guy. I've seen you engage in this language that just seems hateful for the sake of controversy. And so I think it's self-admitted too. You don't
that's where the beef comes from with OG.
Yeah, well, and then just
African, your opinion is God's strongest hater. What does it say the same on that?
I mean, he definitely acts autistic, but
he has the autism speak, if that makes any sense. Like he has
he
has
the mannerisms. Yep.
Yes, but what he was saying was completely fine until he kind of started bullshitting about like you being hateful. And it's like,
I mean, calling somebody autistic, dude. I mean, it's not 2016. All right, we're not going to pretend that that's like actually offensive, right?
Yeah.
Especially because, like,
it's only offensive if you want to be
it's only
undercover.
offensive if
Undercover
you're like a 2016, you know, like edgelord on Twitter, right? Like, no one actually cares anymore. All right, Trump won. All right, we're not allowed to complain about calling people autistic anymore. Okay.
Well, he gets okay. So he's talking about me, and Joe Cool actually agrees with me on this, and Joe Cool's just being nice here. He's talking about my use of the word nigger or nigga, right? and he doesn't like that I say that, and he doesn't like that I say it in real life. Like, it's not something I'll just say it on the internet because I think it's cool. Like,
Well,
I say
and
it
also,
in real life, regardless of where I'm at.
Also, you are the blackest white man I've ever met.
Stop.
What about me? Am I the second one? Am I second?
King of
you might be
Arkansas.
number one, honestly.
I'm actually glad you're here and you say that because you were one of the people that say that to me to the most, other than white nationalists I know.
Wait a
I
minute.
was a white
You named your dog that.
My dog's name is not nigger, it's Tucker. I called him a nigger because I called him a nigger because I was coming back from taking a piss and he was sitting in my chair. And when I told him to move, he looked at me and then lay back down, and I was like, "Get the fuck up, move."
A family friend used to have a cat named Niggs. It was a white cat.
But
that's crazy.
But
honestly, one of the funniest things in my childhood.
I'm glad you say that, King of Arkansas, because one of Landry's biggest complaints is my voice, and it's not that like he hates the sound of my voice. It's that I will go from talking like this and having high energy once I get revved up and going and have people on a panel, and I'll start using slang the more excited I get.
Well, you know what they say.
He thinks it's fake.
Pax, you know what they say. It ain't over until the fat lady sings, and when you sing, it's over. So, of course he gets mad.
I hate you so much. Alcohol fetal syndrome says what?
Device.
I'm just so fucking glad that I'm not shaded in the Discord. It's like y'all destroy that man with unnecessary fat.
Jaded isn't even fat like IRL. That's what's even funny.
Well, yeah, they fucking everyone. Those two other people just know him for like 10 years, so they have 10 years worth of fat jokes.
What you said to Bumpkin. For those of you who don't know, me and Bumpkin are the same person, right?
Yeah.
Fucking
larger than life individuals.
Fucking what you said to Bumpkin when he like disconnected, the fucking brother fell. No, it was man who's a brother fell through the server, and you came up with a fucking what was it? Fitness protection program.
Program.
Yeah, that was also man, but Patati said it. Yeah, fucking bro went into fitness protection program.
Bro, I'm just like you know what? I don't like you people.
But yeah, you and Bumpkin are the same person. You're both larger than life figures on the internet. So.
Don't make me bust out the alcohol fetal syndrome chart.
You can't even speak. Sorry.
Don't make me. I will never do you that way because I consider that a dox. But I want to bust out the gif of you with the alcohol fetal syndrome.
But bust out your fucking BMI, that shit Google Flex, alright? I don't want to hear
it. Oh, Lord. What's up, Dusty? How you doing today, buddy? Oh, Lord.
Hi, Dusty.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Dusty was the guy who was talking to that other dude, right?
Yes,
the dude you're...
This is the man that you respect.
I respect Dusty. I respect Dusty.
Dusty
like that is the funniest shit. Just him running his gums and then dude just fucking chowing down on a big ass sandwich.
With no give a fuck.
He was enjoying that sandwich too. He didn't give a fuck what he was saying. That sandwich was too good. he can probably attest. Was that a good sandwich? I hope it was.
Dusty African wants to know if that sandwich you were eating when Modern Man Lost Again came on, if that was good. He said it was. Like, is that African? You being Italian, does that speak to you on a spiritual level?
Yes, it does. I do talk with my hands.
Aren't you like secretly Puerto Rican though?
Shut up. How about that? Be quiet. You need to be quiet, okay? I'm not sure. I could be a daywalker. I'm not sure.
That's scary.
Oh,
Dude,
Lord.
I love people from Nigeria. I've never met a Nigerian I dislike. I know it's completely random.
Speaking of
Africans in general can be the funniest fucking people in the world.
I'm
With
glad you say
how
that.
they talk.
We'll take a chance to let love win because those of you who don't know, Ike is a king from Nigeria. He is the Nigerian prince.
He's the Nigerian prince. Yeah.
Ike is based, and I appreciate Ike. And dude, there's nothing better that I like recently in like recent life than getting high as fuck and listen to Ike talk. It is like, even if I get so high that I can't fucking understand what he's saying, it just sounds
but the way like Nigerians talk though, like they're so fucking dramatic and it's amazing. It's cinema because you'll hear like fucking wisdom is chasing her, but she is faster. And it's like that is amazing. I've seen shit like that.
But here we go.
Or like you trip or something, you stumble, and then they will just say like my enemies are winning.
Oh shit.
This is Ike, but this is Ike in real life, by the way. Dude, suave, beast as fuck. Look
You
at the
know
big
this guy?
gentleman. Yeah, that's the Ike gentleman that was in my chat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like the Andrew Schultz short. Like this is actually Ike in real life.
Are you sure you're albino, bro? Are you
Holy
white
shit,
or black?
this guy?
You're black? Oh shit, bro!
You know this guy?
This is the list. Say the N word.
I love this place.
Prove it. What do you? What says? Say the N word and prove it. Bro, that's hilarious because this Mexican right next to you said the N word 1,000 times in his life. Like, come on, bro, say that shit. You got it. That's funny. So, do you feel uncomfortable saying the N word because people don't notice that you're black?
Version of the N word.
What? Jesus Christ, bro. Woo, that got heavy, dude. That one was heavy, right? I know you're black, but you seem very Caucasian when you said that. The way you hit that R right there, dude. There was a little whip sound at the end.
This gentleman who graciously gave the ability to come back in chat and the channel to Imperius, that is the same gentleman that was in that clip. Yes, that is him.
Holy shit. That's amazing.
Oh, dude, he also has his own channel. So let me.
Oh, does he have his own channel? I didn't know that. I'll go follow him. Yeah.
I've never like seen that guy outside of that one clip, and that's amazing. I didn't know he was like out there, out and about.
Oh yeah, no, like Ike is wise beyond his years, man. Like he's a engineer, and he is cool as fuck. He is highly intelligent. Will give you great fucking advice. All you have to do is ask.
Yeah.
And
thank his white skin for that.
That's bad. That's bad,
That's
Evergreen.
terrible.
You're dating a black chick, all right? You
I only
know,
have-
it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yaku.
She doesn't know my power level just yet.
Oh Lord, African's not dating for love. He's dating for hate. He's colonizing.
True.
Dating for hate. I've never heard that. That's
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just a white Aryan spirit colonizing. You know, I say that to white nationalists whenever they give me shit. It's very funny. They do not appreciate that.
It's funny how mad they get too.
Yeah, I'm a colonizer. Sorry.
you should start telling them that makes you whiter than them and see how angry
Yes,
they get.
yes. I will absolutely do that next time I talk to one of those. I stay away from those usually now because I'm old and tired, decrepit. But
people who are like unironically like an outside.
You know what's disturbing though?
Dude.
I've seen
Ouch,
an
Arkansas, I
uptick.
thought we were friends. Friendly fire taking strays.
I've seen.
It is a little bit, but like, dude, like, you know, we
What am I
gotta
doing? It's cool.
we gotta love
Yeah.
each other, all right? Love
Well-
wins, all right?
Well, Pax and Kang, Have you noticed the uptick online of like pagans? I've seen a lot.
No, I
recently.
haven't. I stay away from pagans, honestly.
Like I see a lot on Twitter for some reason.
You probably, that just has to be your filter because like I've seen like one be
Well,
cringe
they've
as of
showed
recent.
up a lot recently for me because I follow this one girl. I think it's like some lesbian chick who just talks about like Greek theology, and I like talking Greek history, so I'm fine with that.
Freak history.
Greek history, but it's freaky too.
I'm
So
fucking shit right now.
it basically.
How does
But yeah,
that
and
tie
then ever since
into
then, it's just an uptick in pagans, like Norse pagans.
Grape Storm? Huh?
What was that, Chuck?
You remember that this morning, the Grape Storm?
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, we could have a long conversation about the island of Lesbos if you'd like.
It's a
The
mystical
island
place.
of Lesbos? What is that?
Lesbos.
Well, yeah.
They're
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now because I'm playing Imperator Rome. But I think it was like
everyone shamed this man.
I think it was a misunderstanding though historically.
Dude, all you play is Imperator, I'm pretty sure.
That is true.
He doesn't play any more games with us at all. He just plays Imperator Rome.
Well, my laptop can't run most games.
Start up a game. We'll start up a game. He'll join for 10 minutes, and he'll be like, "Wait, I can just go."
I kind of want to play Imperator, and then I'll leave. Yeah. Because I'm autistic and I make this a city builder. I have a whole website I found that I can type in like the province names and see if they were a city or not. Because I'm autistic.
Oh, speaking of autism and history in Greece, when do you want to do the Greek history stream? I know you. You go to boot camp.
Well, I'm leaving soon, so probably soon.
All right, we could talk. We could talk more about it. Even if nobody enjoys it, I want to chill with the homie and do it before you go to boot camp.
Yeah, just kind of like off the right gap, honestly. Going like my autistic fascination right now is like the Seleucids and shit. Ptolemies were funny, but they got extremely inbred.
Fair enough. So let's watch some more of this.
Channel, and it's like he's clearly not respectful enough to where he's not going to really make it a big deal. And I get it. It's fun to pretend like you don't know people at the power move. I've never even talked to the guy. They get it.
But that's the thing. Like I've never said I never talked to him. I've talked to him like a few sentences on NPCs. I've talked to Paul. Like, it's not a power move. I genuinely don't know y'all's opinions. I don't know your beliefs. I don't care either. Because obviously there's not going to be any cooperation together. Right? So what the fuck is the point?
Conversations. Me and you, we talked before, dude, and I mean, it's insincere, and that's what gets me here. It's the same thing that Chuck was doing yesterday. It is a lack of accountability from people who are friendly with us. If we're gonna have friends, we should hold them accountable. If Chuck's gonna say something that's not true, and you know it's not true, you should say, "Hey, like, why? What's the point?"
I mean, I agree.
Any chance? I see you doing the show now. I don't know if this is even possible, but can you come over there?
But I wouldn't say people.
And if, only if they can keep it civil and all of that shit.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where I mean, I'd be happy to, but at the same time, it's like I laid out my points pretty clearly in the video, and it's like if the time of day is given to it, and I'm not trying to stop getting offended for somebody else. You know what that means, Orthodox guy. But here's the thing: I will engage with anyone in a direct and honest.
You hear what he said? I'm not trying to stop getting offended for other people, because I keep saying like, don't another lily white boy that gets offended on behalf of black folks, which is fucking stupid.
Sincere way. But what I know people do, and I've seen it from the Snafus, I've seen it from the Tommies, they will claim that they're doing that while trying to steamroll, while trying to just talk over someone. And so I told NPC this. I'm more comfortable talking to you with a moderator, and I think NPC would be the best. Well, maybe Joe Cool could do it.
I could do it.
Okay, Joe Cool. I'll give you exclusive authority here to act as a moderator if I bring him in.
Yeah, he's in the back. OG's respectful. I know he's respectful to me anyway.
Hank, I'll bring you in, but maybe just stay muted for now. What do you think?
Tell me to stay muted.
I wanted to say hi.
He immediately unmutes Hank.
Okay, so El Perro was asking why I timed him out earlier. I was trying to test if he was bot spamming my polls. I was wondering if I time him out, if he would be unable to do that, but apparently it doesn't work. So that's why. I'm not going to run and hide from my claims. I'm going to continue to show people that I'm not here to be dishonest, but I will play the game. The game's being played. All right, Orthodox guy, come on in.
Hey, OG, I love it, man.
So I'm gonna be real with you, man. This isn't being direct with anything. Like this is being a bit backhanded and backbiting. I have only talked to you twice on NPC stream. I don't know you from Adam. And I told him, I said maybe not. I'm not really interested in talking to somebody.
Well, here you are.
And I have a I have a belief that you are engaging in yellow journalism and sensationalizing bullshit and
Let him
irrelevant
go,
shit.
Martin. Let him say
Go
it.
ahead, go ahead, make a claim.
That was it. He thinks you're indulging in yellow journalism. That was
Yeah,
it.
you're literally just trying to sensationalize people and things. Like I don't know you. I don't
Okay, you already
really
said that.
care
We
what you
already
say,
said
but
that.
you come in my chat, you called me garbage.
I
Then
stand by that.
you also not knowing what I'm going through in my personal life, say
Doesn't
praise
matter.
God when I say I'm leaving. Oh no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to you because you want to be
Well, here's the thing. When you present,
Yeah, let him go, OG. Let him respond a little bit.
just
OG.
Well, you want to throw steamrolling and then
Okay, sorry, dude. This is the thing. That's what I'm saying. This is already happening. But what I will tell you, dude, is that when you present yourself as somebody who says the N-word online just because it's controversial and you admit it's for the sake of controversy, you open yourself up for the
no, I say it because I want to say it.
That doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is when you engage in that sort of like language, is you open the door to make it to where, okay, now people can come at me because what am I going to assume? I'm quitting YouTube. It is not my job to know why you're quitting YouTube. But I will sit there and I'll stand and I'll say,
That's
"Praise
logical.
God," because I see somebody who's engaging in unnecessary hate for the sake of controversy leaving the platform, which I think
Nothing to do with your mom, OG.
Nothing to do with your mom.
Anything else?
But no, but that's the thing. You're getting offended for people that it's none of your fucking business. If I want to say something, I can say what the fuck I want to say. That's freedom
All
of
right, so
speech.
now you're emotionally wounded, and that's fine.
No, I'm not emotionally wounded. I'm telling you, mind your fucking business.
Oh,
If you don't like it, don't watch my shit.
I don't want your shit. I just jump in to give you.
Apparently.
All right, see that's what I'm saying. I'm not
Yeah.
playing games.
He's entitled to his opinion, OG. There's no keep my name out your mouth shit. That's not a real thing. If you're on the internet, niggas entitled to his opinion.
Yes, everyone's entitled to feel what they want about anything they want. It's part of the First Amendment.
Yeah. And life.
And what my deal is here is like I'm presenting an argument in this video that y'all were responding to, right?
Yeah, much like Bumpkin, I'm capable of hitting someone really, really hard. And in real life, there's repercussions for your actions.
Yes.
On the internet, there's not.
If someone wants you to stop talking about them, unless you really have a grudge against them and you just want to keep fucking with them, what is the point of continuing and acting like you have every right to keep fucking with them?
You do.
At least acknowledge you're in the wrong. And if you like being in the wrong, that's on you. I like being in the wrong sometimes.
It's not wrong to talk about somebody who's willingly interrupting what you're doing. You can comment on it. You can speak on it. You may not be an American. I'm not sure if you are, but if you are, you should understand this.
Well,
I'm saying defend and tackle what was going on, because if he's like keep my fucking name out your mouth, then like why keep going unless you want to admit you're a little wrong and just keep going because you don't like this guy. If you're trying to claim moral superiority, that doesn't make sense. You're
because mind
you're
you,
constantly doing something just to fuck with somebody.
Well, mind you, he said this wasn't about me, but he went live because of me. He's also come in my chat talking shit about me, saying I was garbage. And without any knowledge of what I'm going through in my personal life or why the thing is happening, says praise God. And I take that as a personal insult. Right?
Yeah, that's a little shitty.
So I have to agree with African, not because he's my friend and he's defending me, but that's because what I would do if somebody come and said, hey, keep my name out of your mouth. We haven't talked. We don't know each other. You're making accusations, and now you're just trying to you're just trying to be retarded and keep shit going.
I mean, I understand if you wanted to keep going, but you at least have to admit you're not on a moral high ground if you keep going. You just have to admit you don't like the guy.
And mind you, this guy wanted me up here for this panel, and he kept booting me, kicking me, and fucking turning down my volume, and it's just shitty engagement.
But I pulled up a little artifact I made where I had the claims that I made that were lies. Chuck is the person I'm talking about in this situation. He can say I'm doing yellow journalism, whatever. What I'm doing is I'm obviously I'm a new creator and I want to be able to make content. And in this case, this is easy content for me to make. It means something to me. But it's still real. Yeah, it's still real. It doesn't mean it's like me. I'm just doing it for controversy. I'm doing it because there's people saying things that are dishonest and nobody's holding them accountable. So.
And your accusation of Chuck was that he's a little gossip spreader. Me and Hank both agreed with you in the other room.
And I'm about 2 years ahead of you with the panel stuff. I told Chuck direct. It's just trying to hold him accountable just hasn't been effective because they just don't care. So I'm actually probably gonna move towards what you've been doing, which is a video essays.
I don't know how long you're gonna be live, Modern. I'm gonna go back over here.
That's fine. But
the rest of my guys, I'll probably hop back over. If you're still live,
I'll be live for a while, man. I mean, I've been working the muscle of the streaming. It's obviously it's something I'm trying to get more comfortable with. But Hank, you're welcome to stay. I think Paul's gonna jump on later. We'll figure it out.
Give me 5 or 10 minutes and wrap with my buddies, and I'll probably be back and have more questions. Thank you.
So we can continue. Where were you?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to stay, Hank. I do appreciate you. You seem like a sincere person, and it's there's not a lot of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that. That's why I think I found 4 panels to just today. This is the 4th one.
Now, mind you, Hank and Joe Cool were on my panel, and to me, this is cozying up to people that are my friends. people that I do business with, because I got Hank to figure out how to make a game run on modern Windows that is from like 1999, and I just couldn't do it. So like this is just cozying up to people who were on my panel for the sake of just being shitty, right? You know, oh, you were over there and you're cool and you're honest, you're not like them type shit, which is really fucking gay.
On top, just keep complaining about how people are insincere, how like 90% of people, including on the panel, don't know what they're even talking about.
Lord help us, Tampa IDK. He might have a crush on you, Orthodox guy. And
Now,
that's how little boys express it.
Also, Ortho, how many times have I been wrong with my information?
Not many.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he put a target on me from the get-go. I don't know why. But that's his problem, not mine.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, the whole claiming freedom of speech thing pisses me off, though. Because you got to admit, when you're dealing with just individuals not in a position of power, those are legal rights. What happens between a person and another person is not really barred by the Constitution. Like, you can't just claim that whenever you want to use a get out of jail free card. If you're an asshole, just say you're an asshole.
Which I like to try to be honest and say that I am an asshole.
Yeah, me too.
So, and that's the thing. And what's funny to me is, and I gave him a chance to be civilized, and it's like he was just, dropping F-bombs. And I'm not saying I don't say the F word, but when you just come in like a childish way with your language, I just don't find it helpful. And like I said, I'm willing to have a moderated debate if he wants it, but I mean, it's not that important to me. I know it's not that important to him, but realistically, the claim I was making is towards Chuck, and
that's the thing. He wants to debate me. He's wanted to debate me since he's met me, and I don't want to debate him. Like, NPC's tried his best to get me to debate this man on his panel. Like, what the fuck is there to debate? I don't know you. I don't know your positions. I don't know.
He's just fabricating controversy for the sake of controversy. This is what
exactly.
Yeah.
If you guys want to keep seeing it, because you see even more evidence of this, where he keeps kicking me, he mutes me, and like throughout the entire stream, like me.
I think we get the point. He's a hater.
Yeah. My thing is, like, throughout the entire stream, like, they talk shit on me, and here's the funny part, right? Flo, the Powdered Dusty, this guy has mentored me and several other people on YouTube, right? He's taught us a lot, and I'm grateful for that. And because I'm grateful for that, and I like Flo, and I like hanging out with Flo, I get residual hate. This man is so fucking hated that people who fuck with him get residual fucking hate from the worst people. Like the bitchiest of people. Oh, I don't care about money. What's up, Horn? How you doing, buddy? I don't care about money. It's because you don't make money. And like, he said that, and I'm like, I don't want to make this about money, because I would still stream 2 hours or more if I'm enjoying the conversation for free. Like, I was streaming like long hours before I ever really made a donation. And
you want to hear something funny?
I asked the guy, I said, hold on one second, Chuck. I made money on this stream. Did you? And in the process of saying, oh, he's just making about money, dude, I don't care about money, drops his fucking Cash App in his chat. Which, I mean, he's right. Everybody should get dono. If you're doing this to entertain people, you should make money. You should. No hate.
Are you not entertained?
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
He was on OTW and Flow because today, he said, or tonight, he said, because they're making the money and they won't drop down on Jack.
If you're entertaining people and if you're doing this to entertain people and you are successfully entertaining them, then yes, someone should donate. But if nobody's showing up, you can't really expect donations, right?
True. And because of Dusty and yourself, Sasquatch, because Sasquatch is also a mentor in this YouTube thing for me, especially when the politics and the spurging and all that on the side of Sasquatch, because me and him's talked in the back chat on several occasions. Like I listen to them, right? Sasquatch, I don't think you have the level of hatred after you that Flo does. I haven't caught any residual hatred from people like Paul or anything.
I have. Yes, I have. It's just that I deal with it in a totally different way. I practice an entirely unengaged, non-engagement policy, and unless it literally crawls up in my lap and starts wiggling around, I don't give a fuck.
Does he want to debate, or is this way of saying he wants to have your babies? I'm not gay, but I'll fuck him to prove a point, you know?
Yeah, it's predominantly.
That is a crazy statement.
No,
So
bro,
I'm very
it's not gay.
sad.
It's not gay to assert dominance. Ain't that right, 10th man?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm in a
Well,
really
it's a little
bad mood
gay.
right
It's a little gay. Right? Y'all are coping. This is cope.
Damn, even 10th man said it, so I guess I gotta stop saying that. No.
No,
Zoomer, no, Zoomer, don't do it.
So are you saying that Joe Cool was talking shit about you on that panel? Is that what you're saying?
No, Joe Cool was doing his thing where he was just asking questions and probing for
Oh,
information
okay.
to see how
Well,
somebody.
who was it that was talking shit? Just that guy and like
Yeah,
randoms?
it was him, Paul, and yeah, it was just him and Paul, and even OTW came on and said some fuck shit.
Okay.
And it was because of my association with Flo. It was all because of my association with Flo. Like Paul came on, and instead of Landry bitching about me saying the N-word, it became about my association with Flo.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. Oh, by the way, 10th man, I appreciate you and Sasquatch since y'all are here. When Jeremy came on, because we were doing a hate review, and that's like the two things I hate. I appreciate what y'all said in chat about me. Kind of having my back. I do appreciate
I
that.
have no idea what you're talking about, but okay.
On your stream today.
Oh, what did I say?
I went and looked it up.
Just quickly, like I don't need to.
I think that's what
saying.
Scott says. You specifically said Orthodox is okay. He's just inexperienced. And Sasquatch said True get OG a year and he'll be a unit. Shut the fuck up, Afro-Can.
I don't even remember who was saying. I have no idea, bro.
That was Carpenter Jeremy who was in there.
Oh, I don't know. I just told. Yeah, I forgot I even said that. But
well, you guys know.
It's true.
You guys know him. You guys know him more. Before we move off the
He's needy.
Before we move off the topic, I can go back to it real quick. Like, I don't know what his issue is with me. He says he doesn't like me, which he doesn't have to. That's okay. Not everyone's gonna like you. But his reason is like anyone that thinks Andrew Wilson attends church is beneath me. I don't give a fuck what Andrew Wilson does. What the absolute fuck is that about? I'm not an Andrew Wilson stan. In fact, anytime I've talked about Andrew Wilson, I'm like, I kind of find it pedantic and annoying.
Yeah, but it's 3 degrees of separation, right? You're friendly with
Wilson.
You're friendly with Flo. So Flo's friendly with Sarah. So Andrew goes on Sarah. So you're a piece of trash.
Hold on. I don't have an issue with Andrew. All right. Oh no, the madman did it.
No. We're all getting banned. It's over.
The channel's done. It's over.
Channel's done.
You're dead.
Like, so I don't hate Andrew, and I mean I'm kind of irrelevant anyway in the grand scheme of things because this man is still gonna have a huge channel. People still gonna flock to him, so I'm kind of irrelevant. I just don't typically like Andrew, and I find this funny. This is Andrew Wilson. He goes on like whatever podcast.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah, that's the dude on the left.
Where he just like
And, like,
interviews e-horrors and we're supposed to take his opinion seriously.
No. That's not. That's the whatever podcast. This guy on the left.
Oh,
is Andrew.
I've heard him speak. He got roasted by that one chick that one time. I forgot what it was. But
he's a big ortho bro too.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's upsetting that he's an ortho bro. I'm gonna have to.
Why is it upsetting, Arkansas?
because why would? Because I'm Orthodox and I wouldn't go on a podcast with a bunch of like whores for no reason. That's retarded. Okay, like you're not like helping the movement. Okay, I mean I don't think You gotta promote like families and that kind of stuff. And typically, guys like that are super big on like, don't ever get married, that kind of stuff.
Well, no,
Just to warn you, Orthodox guy, if you'd like me to just go back to chat, I can. I'm in a super, super bad mood.
Oh no, let the hate flow through you.
Well, just what's
Bring it out.
So this other gentleman, who's that that's talking about a movement?
This is my buddy Arkansas.
I just
a real life friend.
Good.
Yeah, he's talking about promoting good Orthodox Christianity.
Like even importing Christian values. I don't care. It's just I just don't care about his. It seems like it's just like. I mean, if you're like, I mean, I haven't listened to a bunch of his stuff, so I can't make that many claims. I went to a little too
people
far
who
there.
donate or are real life friends get passes. Ask Chuck.
Well, I mean, okay, so
I got broad shoulders.
So Dusty is correct here, but what Arkansas is talking about is the look of Orthodox Christianity.
Well, I just think it's
not his personal streams and views and business, right?
Yeah, I'm not saying that like his anti-SJW stuff isn't. I just don't know much. To be honest with you, I'm a little drunk right now. But like his, I don't know. Like I just think that ultra combative stuff. I don't think it really serves a bunch of people. Like that being said, I don't agree with his takes on stuff, right? But like, if you're like a decent human being, you're like, hey, perhaps like you shouldn't like interact with e-horrors. That's pretty obvious, right? Right? Like, why do we need to debate them if it's just for clicks? That's what I feel like it's for.
Most of the time with Andrew, it's just dunking on young women who are damaged. So I get where you're coming from.
Because, like, that's what I'm saying is that like, a lot of these girls have just been subverted by a group we can't talk about, right? Like, a lot of these people are just victims more than they are. Now, that being said, like, I'm not going to marry one, right? Like, I'm not retarded, right?
Nah, I have to say something. Man, why do you people keep on making me defend people? Never mind. Just never mind.
No, go ahead. If you want to defend yourself, I'm fine.
Tim's man, hold on to it. I just want to say real quick. Chuck is not above criticism. Fuck Chuck. I don't care how much he donates. He's a messy girl. That's all.
Messy girl.
What's up? How you doing today, Dusty? Thank you for coming on panel. I'm still catching residual strays from you, man.
Hi, Dusty.
Good to see y'all. I didn't mean to interrupt that. Well, I did mean to, but go ahead, take it back.
But well, I mean, I get where it's coming from. It kind of goes into what you talk about, Flo, about Christianity and how people are kind of assholes with it. It's kind of similar in his similar vein, is what he's kind of going.
Yeah, I mean that's the point I'm making is that like I think that there comes a time where like we live in like a fallen world, right? And you got to be able to, you got to be nice to people. You know, people make mistakes, people do stuff, but you can't, like being a Puritan isn't going to fix it. Right?
Yeah, but it'll get you a whole shitload more visibility. He's not on there. He's not on there.
I technically have a YouTube channel, but I've never posted on it, right?
And that's where the disconnect is coming from because he's not. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to speak for you, but he's not coming at it from like a YouTube content perspective. He's coming at it from like an actual Orthodox Christian, not an Orthodox.
I mean, it's just like
yeah,
people
this is for an entirely different objective than saving souls. The whatever podcast has nothing to do with souls.
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, is that if someone's claiming to hold these religious views, I think you gotta have a little bit more. I mean, Debbie said, like, I think that, like, I don't know, if you had like a guy who's like a priest who was really very well thought out argument was making these claims, I'd feel a little bit different about it. But a lot of these guys aren't like they aren't.
What you're saying is engaging in kind of trash content that indulges in trashing young.
Yeah, and not to mention that on the show, why do these e-horrors go on the show? It's to promote
because they get a lot of visibility too. They know what they're doing.
Because they promote their OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
So it's not helping young men, right?
Not helping young women either.
It not at all, right? I'm not some guy who's like, oh, dude, like we have to like hacking like protect sex work, right? Like, I'm not one of those. I mean, you guys know. I mean, at least Orthodox Guy knows me. I'm not one of those people. But like, you gotta, the stuff that's got to be. I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, because you have the world's greatest epic roast doesn't mean you save someone's soul, right? Like, there's like a Protestant Christian.
Yeah, but
like,
you brought home the bacon to support your family and the people you employ, which is, in my opinion, more legitimately noble than pretending like you're doing God some favors that he can't do himself.
I mean, I think that's a pretty Reddit take, but I think that it's I think it's kind of like to get a bag. Are you going to sell like doing like? I'm not trying to be like a moral fag here. That's not what I'm trying to do. Right? I'm not trying to moral fag.
I get you. You're playing with the concept. You're good.
Yeah, but like,
no, I feel like honestly, Arkansas, I feel like you should come. I feel like you should go on Dusty's channel when he's talking about religion, because I feel like you and I are the type of Christians that can actually have the conversation with Dusty, whereas the more
like I'm not like a
Zealotists
Protestant,
can't.
right? Yeah, well, and it's you can't be super zealous all the time. Like, I mean, unless you're like a monk, right? There's no reason to be like, oh, like I'm literally perfect, because I'm not perfect, right? I think we all sin, right? And
I mean, that impulse, and I'm not speaking about you necessarily, although this because it fits, but that impulse is vanity.
yeah, I think I agree with you. I think it's a lot of its ego, which is a part of sin, I would argue, right? Like for these guys who think that they're these morally super like over the top people, right?
No, yeah. I mean, the impulse to act like Andrew should. Andrew's a big channel, but whatever's like 10 times bigger, especially when he started going up there. It was a massive move for Andrew. Andrew's first responsibility is to support his family before he's got any responsibility for spreading whatever religion he's in. I think that the because he does catch a lot of flack for doing what people perceive as immoral, but I think the criticisms come from a place of vanity, not a place of
Yeah, I can get where you're coming from. That I think. Yeah, I kind of get what
you
you're saying.
disagree that a more noble priority is to support yourself and your family than it is to spread religion, which is not in your control. Regardless,
I think I do think more of it's in my control than like. For instance, I'm not a Calvinist. I don't believe that. Like, I believe that God allows us to participate within the process, right? I don't believe that God just. So I would disagree with you theologically a little bit.
Yeah, God is not a tyrant.
Yeah, God isn't a tyrant. He's not forcing anyone to do anything.
That's just not.
But I think that
true at all.
But it's just
very Calvinist take.
Yeah, it's just a very Calvinist.
They didn't get it the first time.
Yeah, I just think that's a little bit more complex. Also,
and the reason I say that is because it assumes that God needs your help, right? That's why I say it appears to me as a non-religious person that it comes from a place of vanity, and that it actually, ironically, looks like it's Luciferian behavior. Because what did Lucifer get kicked out for? Trying to be God.
Okay, I mean, I don't think that it's. But I think that God.
Hold on. There is something to be said about that, because a lot of Christian folks, at least in America, because of Protestantism and zealotry, tend to act holier than art thou, and they have their own litany of sins that they try to hide. They try to throw their rock and hide their hand. And they'll judge you for something, and I get what Flo's saying, and I tend to agree with it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say is that I think he's probably from another big side. I don't watch all this guy's content, right? So I can't defend him on that. So I mean, I don't know all this content he goes over. I haven't watched a lot of his videos.
It even says in the Bible that you have to take care of your family, right? And this is
yeah, and I think taking care of your family is important. I'm not saying that. Like, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, you should abandon your family. Like, that's crazy, right? I mean, you have an obligation to take care of your family.
Only Abraham was supposed to abandon his family.
Hey, look! God was like, "Bro, chill. It was a prank, all right." That was
bro, chill. Yo, chill.
That was the first ever YouTube prank.
Yeah, that was basically. Yeah, that was buying the Binding of Isaac. Pretty much summed up. Yo, chill. Nah, not like that. No.
But I do think that, like, super.
being hyper judgmental doesn't help anybody, right? Like if you go to some guy who's like let's say you got somebody who's like struggling with like drug abuse or something, right? And you just lambast them, right? That doesn't
Pick
help
yourself
anybody.
up from your bootstraps.
Yeah, you just pick yourself up from your bootstraps, bro. Like whenever someone's like a drug addict, right? Like it's not going to help, you know. And you've got to show a little bit of compassion. And I think that in viewing yourself as holier than thou, it does create problems. I do agree with you that like a lot of, like I knew a lot of people who were hypocrites, right? When I was a Protestant, that was pretty common. I remember there was one chick. There was one.
That was
chick
a crazy statement.
there was one chick I remember though. It was crazy because like she was like going on about like I forgot what it was. She was morally super. It was something like guys should wear pants or something. It was something bizarro. Like guys shouldn't wear like shorts because it's like tempting to women or something. And then on the side, I knew she was like fucking a black guy, right? So like,
well at that point, men shouldn't wear sweatpants because you can see the bulge pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, it was stupid. This was like this was like from 5, 6, 7 years ago, but it was like someone retarded. But like, yeah, I agree that. But like again, with this guy, where he's like lambasting these women who've obviously been probably abused, honestly, especially. I mean, sex work's a pretty fucked up shit generally, right? Like it's not just like they try to make it this feminism of like, oh, it's so I'm doing what I want with my own body, right? But that's really not the case, right? A lot of these people, they get groomed by some
of them it isn't
promoter, right? Like that said, they're
on the power dynamics of it, actually.
Yeah, but a lot of it is, yeah.
D3 brings up a good point when it comes to the thing Arkansas is saying with Andrew. Why aren't these tough guys engaging in women with Mensa at Mensa conventions? I love you to death, but you opened yourself up for a joke because there's not many there.
But if this is an untapped market and Mensa women want to have these conversations and they're willing to, you know, kind of hoe it up for the screen, I'm definitely open to the idea.
Yes, you can contact either Dusty or myself at $Squatch.
And I'm willing to do it if it's dudes with the exact same scenario.
No. Remember what happened. Remember the grift, man. Remember the grift.
I remember things, dude.
I'm so sorry for that. Actually,
it was great. That was the best laugh I had all that night, and that was the battle of stupid shit.
So you know, Sasquatch. He's a member of the Griffno State, as myself, and Dusty, I believe, at this point is the king of the Griffno State. And the Pope of the Pope of the Griffno State, and Squatch has his Cashapp on his everywhere, like his name. It's above his head when he's on cam, and he goes everywhere. And like I was on his channel, and somebody hit me with a donation when I was on his channel as he was grifting. I'm like, what the fuck? How did this happen?
Was it Ike?
No,
nope,
it was Chuck.
It was Chuck.
Okay, because a lot of the whales have that they're kind of assholes with it.
Yeah.
Fucking Ike hit me up on when I posted my link in 10th Man's. I didn't realize it. Ike hit me with it, and I didn't get a chance to say thank you. But I've already remedied that, and like I said, man, I'm appreciative to the community and to you and Sasquatch's mentorship on this whole YouTube thing, because while I have the skill to host panels, like the managing people and actually understanding TOS and like how to grift is something that I lack, and that's where y'all help me out. And like these people, these hater review, these people hate that. They hate it. They absolutely fucking hate it. And I don't get it.
Which actually helps sustain its prosperity, right? Like it's don't tell them, but that also plays into the Griffno State's success.
Fair enough.
So shout out to them for their part.
I keep seeing these women dating some seriously slow women.
Check this out. So let's take that same situation and apply it in a different position so that the host of that show fruited up and freaked out about somebody donating to someone at the panel. Kicked you out, blocked you from the channel, kicked you out of StreamYard, you know what I'm saying? Blocked them from the channel. Would that have resulted in any results? The dog
No. I mean, but I still feel bad because it's your show.
No, it's
So
fine.
It was funny.
It was hilarious, but I feel obligated to give at least half to the host. Like you got to pay it forward, bro.
There's also a fully, completely logical explanation for the thing. Chuck doesn't have a Cash App.
Correct.
So
he's definitely openly refuses to get one. He is not signing up for another goddamn thing.
So when you spent him money, I just started laughing so hard. I like blue boogers out on my freaking keyboard.
I think my favorite one was when I was on Spit Cup on Jamie's on his birthday, and oh my god, that poor man shut down his stream after an hour because Ike it wasn't just Ike and D3, I think. Boy, they were just dropping fat stacks on my restream during Jamie's birthday. And Jamie's cool as shit, right? I got no, and he handled it gracefully, but at some point he's like, I'm going to play Call of Duty. It was fucking hilarious.
And you
Well,
know,
look what happened on.
That shows you how good of a person you are, you know, when you handle it with
Look what happened on Jack's. You gave Jack $35 donation, and within 5 minutes, Mike dropped you a $50 donation.
And that's why Jack ran. I know that's wild.
See, that's weird.
Yeah.
Because if
Actually,
you,
I did end up sending Jamie some money after the stream. Like he totally handled it like a champ. I'm not gonna lie, I would be absolutely in my feelings too if I was doing my birthday grift and then somebody just showed up, restreamed, made $1,200 an hour, and I'm like, fuck.
I would have went for another. I would have went for another 12 hours.
You know, Orthodox Guy, I was thinking, how would you feel about doing a Jackbox right now?
We can.
What's that?
I mean, we don't have to. So it's an online game. It's super easy to play. All you got to do is open up a web page. You don't have to download anything or anything, and the crowd can play too. That's what I really like about it. But you make jokes. It's funny.
Well, we can if you got time, we can watch this 5-minute video of Andrew struggling.
Oh yeah. No, sorry, I'm not trying to hijack your stream. Sorry, I was just thinking that'd be entertaining.
We can definitely do that. We can definitely do that.
I just think some of our best laughs on stream have been on Jackbox. So
I think Flo, I think you should stick around for that if you're planning on leaving soon. 10th Man, I think that you would enjoy it as well. But this clip gets me, and I don't hate Andrew. Like I said, I don't like the way he debates. I do find him annoying and disrespectful. But then again, he makes a shit ton of money, so it's how he does shit. So fuck it, you know.
That was very harsh. I did not mean the table is very slick. Oh wait, I'm gonna refill my water.
Mary, can you do it for her? Oh, actually, no. She has one there. Never mind. I'll do it.
Force doctrine. There it is. See, right there.
I call this whole thing staged.
Force doctrine applies to pickle jars as well.
My cat's name is Pickle.
We'll do a pickle jar pop.
Do you think it's staged?
Watch Andrew's
I
forearm.
am an exceptionally physically weak woman.
I don't know. You look pretty. Do you lift or?
You're funny. All of 98 pounds.
His arm muscles don't flex when he's trying to take it off.
Well, didn't he hurt his arm and blame it on the corner thing?
Yeah, no, I think it's just
Cody broke it.
Right. So he showed up to the next day to stream with like a bandage, acting like he had hurt his wrist before the pickle jar. Right. Like pretending like he's trying to cope with not being able to take off the pickle jar. But if you watch when he's trying to get it off, like watch his forearm muscles. He doesn't.
Well, it also made clips on Twitter for like a week.
Oh yeah, I
remember still stealing clips off that for a week.
It was immediately viral. It was a fantastic publicity move.
We'll do a pickle jar challenge if somebody sends in $1,000 TTS,
and the results are better for my kids.
A pickle jar challenge. You ever heard of a pickle jar challenge?
Why is your mom calling?
No, but I've heard of jar challenges, and I don't like them. I don't like knowing about them.
It's going a little too hard to paint, bro. We don't need to go any further down that road.
I mean, like, imagine it's just so natural. Like, oh, well, we could have a pickle. We just happen to have this jar of pickles that's unopened at the studio. Perfect. You know, like it just flows. It's like,
Yeah, I will say it did seem a little bit strange.
Well, the hose needs something to poke.
What you want to know? A real challenge: who can open a can of beer pop with the bit off short little fingernails? That's a struggle,
dude. I used to be able to pop like a glass Coke bottle. You know, the ones you need to open. I used to be able to pop them fuckers with my ring.
Yeah, no, I was never that guy.
Us old timers used to carry a thing called a church key. It would open a can or a bottle.
Back in my day,
women do love pickles. Chuck, see what you got to understand, Arkansas. Chuck is an immortal being. Like he was here for everything. When God said, "Let there be light," Chuck got his light. The light bulb.
It's Chuck's fault. It's Chuck's fault. Christ got crucified. It's Chuck's fault.
But 10th Man and Sasquatch are almost just as old.
Oh Lord!
I'm bringing back the yo mama jokes.
Like in the middle of a debate. I don't know.
I'll be right back. I gotta piss.
Okay. Hold on. Now we're gonna let chats come through.
Pop champagne.
Yeah, that's for the olive jar. And then
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. It's easier because it's an olive jar, though. Wait, put it.
My nail is fucking me up.
Yes, I do have a source for that. If you'd like it, it's from the NIS. Anybody can find it. I just cited all of the statistics on it yesterday. Uh-oh. Come on, you can do it.
Put it right side up.
You can do it. You got this.
All right, bro. I can't do it. Here.
All right. Oh my god. I guess, yeah, Andrew, go ahead.
I'm supposed to open the pickle jar?
It's like a, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I do. This seems a little immature. No. For
Yeah, the guy
$1,000.
sent $1,000.
Yeah, but it seems slightly immature.
It's fucking
It's just-
slick now.
it's a little-
See, it is.
I got to grip it.
Uh-oh, Andrew. If you can't open it either.
Well, your hand greased the whole top of it.
My hand are fine. Here, high five.
It
My
literally,
hand is fine.
it's look, feel it. Isn't that greasy?
It was like that already. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
no, it wasn't. You greased the top.
Oh my Jesus, Andrew. If you can't open the olive jar, you cannot
Here,
blame my
while we're
hand.
doing olive jar,
If you're so strong, you should open it.
Yeah, I got to be able to grip it.
Okay, we'll grip it. Let's
It's
go.
literally slippery.
Uh-oh.
Grab me a paper towel so I can dry the top of it off.
Okay, once the top is dry, if you
But
still
do
take
we
it
now
out.
need to allow her another opportunity with a
Yeah, give her the paper towel so that
No, I think you should do it, Andrew. You're the big strong man. There you go. Come on.
Here, I'm going to let some
I'm
chats
greased.
come through. We got some chats while they're working on that. Red Fox, thank you.
Deontology prioritizes intent, but threshold exceptions introduce consequentialist reasoning.
I'll let you go first if you want.
No, Andrew, I greased it all up. There you
Rules are
go.
absolute. Introducing a threshold is ad hoc.
Red Fox, thank you for that. Appreciate it.
I can't grip the fucker.
Uh-oh.
Like I got to have a way to grip it.
Jungle.
Andrew, I'm sorry. It's not.
My fingers slip
What
right
a
off the lid. My fingers are literally slipping off the lid. I just can't grip it.
You know what? Maybe the olive jars are harder than the pickle jars.
They're not hard to open, but I can't grip
Oh,
the
me?
thing.
Watch this shit.
So you can't blame me for my greasy fingers now.
So, while I was away, my homie, my in real life homie, I will do. Will after this we can do a couple Jackbox, but he wants to hang out and he is watching, so he sent a dono. I'm not gonna use his real name.
Oh, well, what have we got here? That's the poor box. It sure is.
And he will judge me harshly if I play some booty. He just, so I'm just gonna give him recognition. I appreciate it. We can get through that, and then I'll launch Jackbox, and we can play about 2 rounds of surviving the internet.
Oh my god.
It's still greasy. The top of it's like,
You're trying to like
feel it yourself. Tell me I'm wrong.
You know what?
Is that not greasy and
It is actually
sticky?
a little greasy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking greasy.
I'm going to let...
But it's the top. not the
Lulu
sides.
donated $200.
Lulu, thank you for this.
Sarah, you've got good morals, but you're not engaging with Andrew on the level in which he's challenging you.
Oh, he's climbing.
Here, you know what? Let me
Yeah,
comment.
this is not open wall.
You believe in.
Fucking Fort
Read the
Knox.
philosophy book.
Here, go.
Just can't grip it.
Okay, now I want it to be.
I got
done.
this,
It's like
Pisses me off.
Yeah, I know.
Should we have
it's
Jake
fine.
You'll see the same thing. It's
Come
just
on, bro.
greasy.
It is-
See, it's
My
fucking
hand's
greasy.
sliding.
It
My
just
hand's
slides
sliding.
off of it. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just too fucking greasy.
Yeah, you know what?
You'll get the same thing. Come in here, Jake. You think? Come on, you'll see for yourself. You can't get your fucking hand on it. Try it. No, you fucker. That's bullshit. Bullshit.
All right. I just want to say for record.
That Chad just come over and rip that fucking jar open.
But not to mention, I'll say this because like I'm not like a super strong guy, but those type of jars specifically, because it's a type of olives. Like I order them at Walmart, and that jar is not hard to open. That is not like one of those jars that's like super hard to open.
I have a theory, and it's completely off base with all this. He was talking about there being oil on it. It is a jar of olives. Is it not possible that jar was previously opened and then reclosed by
Well,
that?
they're pickled olives, so I think that'd be. Not to mention, he wiped it off with a rag, which would have eliminated all that.
That jar is small enough. It's an olive jar. It's small enough that your hand, a man's hand, is big enough. He should not have trouble slipping. Pickle jars are bigger, right? If you have a bigger pickle jar, That argument holds a little
Yeah.
better.
Like
I don't
salsa
know
jars
who- I
can be a
don't
bit of a pain in the ass, but like an olive jar, like those tiny little olive jars.
Yeah.
I don't know who Wes Watson is, but apparently he masturbates to that clip.
He does.
not-
It's true.
What? Oh, dude. So if this is this Wes Watson guy, like Andrew's strongest hater, what would he would probably be destroyed if it was found out that that video was in fact faked. That'd be
Wes
funny.
Watson is cringy as fuck. But there's at a Fresh and Fit event, in-person event. I don't know, 2 years ago maybe. Wes Watson. It's worth watching if you've not seen it. It's pretty amusing. But Wes Watson goes after Andrew, and Andrew. Wes Watson's a lot bigger than Andrew, particularly at the time too. And I think Andrew handled it real well, considering that Wes Watson's like a jacked up. You know, he does the when I was in prison, that sort of like rah shit.
Oh.
When I was in prison, I fucked boys like you. Type shit.
Right, exactly.
Arkansas, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What did the keyboard do to you, man?
Oh, sorry, I'm playing RimWorld right now. I'm a little angry.
You're
I'm
so
eating bread right now.
It murdered his father. And
Yeah, I've got a pretty clicky keyboard. I apologize. Yeah,
it just sounds like
I
you're
can turn down the mic if need be.
Yeah.
Turn down the gain.
I'm on the peasant diet right now. I'm eating bread.
Oh hell yeah, Jackbox! I know what
So,
I'm doing.
This
You guys,
this is
all
fun.
everybody, open up a web browser. Just open up like Google or something.
Yeah, if you want to play, you got to go to jackbox.com
Well, I got to finish this war real quick.
or jackbox.tv.
.tv. Hit play so we get the code. EIGD, and then the crowd can also do it too. By the way, yeah.
So I'm gonna post the link in there, and this is also to show everybody the game.
Yeah, because it's a lot of fun. Like, because we did a stream on this not too long ago, and we had some serious laughs. It was a good time.
So if you guys wanna play, that is the room code. This is the website you go to, and then you put in the room code.
Yeah, once you get to the website, yeah. But come join. It's really easy. It's funny.
Give me a second, I'll pop it up.
We roast each other. It's a good time because this game is about twisting people's words.
So we got to give you a synopsis because the tutorial and shit, I can't play sound because I don't have it set up properly. So I wasn't expecting it. Okay. No, Dusty, I'm fine. I'm fine with that, bro. So just to give a synopsis, because we won't be able to see the tutorial. I know I said that like 5 times already. What you do in here, in this, is you're basically just trying to troll somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, but we should all join though. It's a good time.
Yeah, I
You don't
forgot the
have to
last
do
time I
it.
played, my nickname was Cuomo Tang.
Jesus. But
All
let me message a few people because they
Cuomo's gonna win, right?
No, he lost.
He's running as an independent though.
That's what every loser does on the Democratic
that's super
Party.
Loser cope though. That is 1,000%.
Yeah, like what's his name, Bob Menendez in New Jersey, because he fucking embezzled money through a foreign government, Egypt, through like gold bars and shit to give away national security secrets.
Too, though, by the way, just so y'all know.
What was that?
For the stream, the crowd can join too.
Yeah, all you have to do if you want to play is go to the jackbox.tv and type in the room code.
Yeah, so basically what it is, first it gives you a prompt. You just answer that with a pretty innocent answer, and then you try to twist the person's words to make it sound a lot worse than they are. It makes sense once you play around. But
I see why you said I should stay.
Yeah.
Yes, because
this is a good time. This is a great time, dude. It's so much fun.
It's all making sense now.
Yeah, so go to jackbox.tv. It's all like
Sasquatch played with us last time.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I gotta go to a website. Oh God! All right. Jesus.
And see, that was my initial reaction too. When I heard it, I was like,
All right.
"Yeah, I was like, I'm cool on all these like fucking."
You don't have to sign up for anything.
No.
it's fine.
But then
We're gonna
Orthodox
do it.
Guy, like, it's like he heard my brain. He's like, "You should stay around if you're planning on going, Dusty," because I totally was, and I see why now. Good call.
I literally was about to leave him. I was like, listen, I'm in way too bad of a mood for this. But then I came back because I was like, no, don't fucking desert everybody. So what's the website again?
So jackbox.tv.
Yeah, I'll post in the back chat.
You posted it in back chat too.
.ca?
No, .tv.
.tv.
Oh,
Like
Tango Bravo?
Tango Vector.
Okay.
Tango Vector.
And what's
Tango
the code for
Vector
this?
Bravo.
What did you say, Tin Man?
Oh, it's Tango Victor Bravo.
No.
Oh.
No.
I lied.
No.
Sorry.
Okay.
No,
There's a three-letter code.
the link for the website is in the back chat. Link, just click
Yeah,
the
I
link
think
in
I'm
the back
here, but what's the four-letter
So now
code?
you type in
EIGD.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, we're getting everyone's piling in. So basically, for the first prompt, you're going to answer just like a normal. Like, for instance, if it says like, imagine you're on YouTube and you're posting like a comment on a video about kittens, right? And you say, "Oh, so cute," and then someone might twist your words to be like, or change. They make the title of the video, right, to where it makes you look as though your comment's really bad, even though it was innocent, right?
So, is everybody in who's wanting to play?
Let's see. Hold on.
I don't know. It says sit back and relax. Does that mean
Yeah, you're
I'm
good.
in?
You're good.
Flo, hey.
Yeah,
Is
so
that-
watch
is that you-
the stream.
Is that you,
Watch
Flo,
the
or is that
stream.
Paul?
Of course, that's me.
On StreamYard, watch the name because it will show if you're in or not. But I think we're all in.
Yeah, yeah. Arkansas or African. I think Flo is taking your spot as God's strongest hater with the username Flo.
I don't even know who Flo is.
So let me start the game. All right.
All right. So everyone watch your screen on your web browser and also on the.
10th man, you gonna let him boss you around like that?
Sorry.
Listen, I was probably about to go on a rage and burn all of my bridges till you came up here. So I don't know if you did that on purpose to save me. I don't know how you work with some of this stuff, but I just go with it.
In mysterious ways, not to get too big for my britches.
Oh, I get you. I have a tremendous.
You can skip on your screen, by the way, Orthodox. On your game screen, you can skip.
What's up, Hornet? Welcome to the show.
Okay, so this one's a social network. So just
Sorry, I
answer
couldn't
your
deal with
first
the delay.
question somewhat innocent or normal, and then try to twist the second person's comment. So basically, on your screen, you type. So. Yeah, so you just type a funny, or not funny necessarily, you can do whatever you want. Because someone else is going to get your
Every
prompt and
single
make you-
answer to all of my questions is Lindsay's phone number.
That's perfect. That works out great.
Just kidding. I'm gonna grab a drink out of the other room. I'll be right back.
Bro's gonna do an Irish goodbye. He's not coming back.
It beat you, that keyboard, man. It killed you.
Yeah, it did.
So We're gonna do a couple round, like we're gonna do 2 rounds of jackpots, which is 2 complete games, and then I think I'm gonna have to bounce.
Well, you do bounce a lot.
You
You're
do
very
bounce a
buoyant.
lot. That is
I
fair.
swear
You do
to
bounce
God,
a
I
lot.
hate you two motherfuckers sometimes.
Nah, look what I've done. The poor Arkansas. I've created a
No,
monster.
okay, I've been fat jokes for a while. Fat jokes are a little different.
Love and hate coming together
Love
this
and hate.
summer.
Love and hate go together.
This
That's
summer.
crazy.
Okay, like that's possible.
It isn't mine.
This is not good.
Yeah, so now on your screen you vote for the one you think is funny. Also, the crowd can join in even if they're not in the game. So
All right.
This might be the most boring thing I've ever seen on TV. Why do they have soccer in this country?
that's lame. We need to ban soccer.
I actually didn't hear ESPN one time. Ever can.
I made sure it's turned down low.
You know, I was like proud of you for once. I was about to make that comment. Like,
Well, I don't
how
do
are
it
you
on
not?
stream. I'll do it if we're in on Discord.
If we're in call, oh my gosh, you just blast it full volume,
Yeah.
dude.
Why would I give a shit? That's a you problem,
Okay,
not a me
so
problem.
the scores. All right, so now it's round 2. So now we're switching.
Show us your browser history.
Show us your penis.
All right, so now we're doing it's like pretend you're on Amazon, basically.
What's
Pretend
a
you didn't hear
browser
me.
history?
This game is really fucking fun to play with people who are very smart and don't give a fuck.
In this world, you're either a smart fella or a fart smeller.
You need to
You need a wee. You need a wee.
Get
out! Get out now!
That bitch was angry as fuck.
I remember saying that to like some fat girl in job corps, and she got very mad at me. She started like chimping out at somebody, so I just yelled from like the far corner, "You need a wee!" And she whipped around like, "Who said that?" And then she turned around, "Get out!" And I kept doing this for like 5-10 minutes.
Submit your answers. We got 7 seconds. Come on, let's go.
No.
Might have been my
You guys-
proudest rage bait in real life.
Oh my
Ah, damn it!
Oh no!
It cut you off. That bullshit.
Yes. Yes.
Would be.
I think if you had something partially typed, it will go through. Who? No, I almost spelled that wrong.
Got it in this fucking time.
Oh yeah, let's go. So I actually only have time to play one game this stream,
Yeah.
but we are gonna do
I was only
more
gonna
of
do one.
these.
You got to eat your fifth dinner.
I swear to God.
Steak. Stale steak. Street food. It's to perfection. Magnificent.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Yo, that's crazy.
Magnificent.
I swear to God. Shit. Oh Lord, let's see who won that round. I knew Flo would win that round. Like,
that was good. That was a banger.
I'm sorry, Lauren. We're gonna do this again. This was at
What?
prompt 2 because King of Arkansas wanted to join.
Yeah, we gotta do this. Like, honestly, these streams are the ones I enjoy the most. Like 10,000 times over. These are the best streams.
True. Oh no. So I like telling the prompt sometimes when it's a bad one because like the prompt really doesn't matter. What's one thing you tell your 10-year-old self? That's crazy.
Yeah, Beth, I was about to. Yeah, 10th Man made me stay for this, and it was the right call. I'm sorry, not 10th Man, Orthodox Guy.
Yeah, these games are so much fun, and there's a bunch of different ones too, like different games that are similar. So I like Quiplash. I think Quiplash and this one are my favorite.
Well, Quiplash, you just get outright lie to people.
Well, you just make funny jokes on this.
How it feels to spread misinformation online.
So true. Truth nuke. All right, so now you make it funny.
Oh lordy. Arkansas. I can't get over how hard you type. I wonder who types harder, Arkansas or Hank.
Bro, why are you like beatboxing your fucking keyboard? You're just battering the shit out of that.
You know what? She deserves it. Okay.
Playing fisticuffs.
Yo,
You're fucking winding up your hands like a cartoon boxer before you type.
For those of you who know Mel, right?
Mel Gibson?
No, Mel the Cosmic Fox.
Mel Gibson.
On here. Yeah.
Oh, that retard? I don't like it.
Calm down there, Afrocan. Be nice. I know it's hard.
No.
Be nice.
No.
But
no.
Fucking.
That's crazy.
Joker laugh.
But somebody, NPC said Melanie was being a good girl today, and Melanie noped the fuck out of here. Oh my god!
I am.
The cancer one is wild, dude.
What kids want?
The
4-year-old cancer patient needs your treatment to afford cancer. Oh Lord. Yeah.
Man, women are fucking stupid. Oh my god.
Calm down. What the hell?
I have a reason to say it. I'm just not going to.
Just share with the class. Come on.
The dumb woman that I'm talking to. I love her, but God, she's stupid. Jesus.
How the fuck am I in last place at this? This is bullshit. I hate this game.
Bro, it happens to
Fuck you, asshole. I'm mad because I'm second place.
Bro, you just bumped me out of second place. Hold on, wait a minute.
And this is when you just pick a photo and then the other person makes a really funny caption. And this is my favorite round by far.
Oh yeah, mine too. This kid. Shit.
I want more bread.
Go get more bread or bake more bread.
No, I'm too lazy to bake bread. That takes like time. And I don't have yeast. I do not have two days to spare to make a fucking sourdough starter.
Yeah, no, Flo, I agree with you. Where'd that stupid woman go?
Huh. Oh yeah. Where is that stupid woman actually? No, I'll tell her to make me bread. Okay, who's got their phone on?
I don't remember.
I heard that shit. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, baby.
Oh shit. Oh, shit.
Hashtag pain in the ass is a gem.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Hashtag pain in the ass.
Hashtag pain in the ass is a gem.
Oh man. You got Arkansas.
Agents of Satan.
Y'all should check out Flo's. He's got a Zoomer coded dono video. Is this fucking wizard frog? saying you got to pay attention. How does it go, Flo? What does it say?
I need everybody money.
No. The wizard frog, the frog.
Oh,
The new
got to be mindful.
Also, by the way, I
of
won
movies.
with double the points. Zoomers win. All right, millennials suck
Damn,
it. Boomers suck it.
I'm sorry. Black woman in the movie theater. Flo was trying to say something. That's crazy. You just was like, you was like, excuse me.
Excuse me.
No, it's
Hey,
fine.
Pex, what did you send me? Why'd
I
you
knew this
send
would
me?
happen when we came to see a Medea movie.
Okay.
Would you send me, and why am I in that screen, in that thumbnail? Why am I there?
Oh,
Is that me?
oh.
Hi.
Oh yeah, because Flo's restreaming my stream.
Also,
Calm
we
down.
have to play one more game.
No,
Because I'm secretly making videos about you.
It's African. You were a track star.
All right, catch you guys later.
And I have been for
She's a
some
runner,
time.
she's
on
a
my
track
other
star.
channel.
Yeah, we should do more Survive the Internet games though. They're so much fun.
We definitely will.
Low key.
Any final thoughts from any of you guys?
You're fat.
You know what? I appreciate your content. All right, because this is the hate and love stream. There has to be.
I don't
right?
appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Orthodox guy. Okay. All right.
Kang, do you remember the "I don't appreciate you"?
Yes. Oh my
drawing?
gosh,
Yeah.
that was so funny. That is like the funniest kids drawing of all time.
I need to
Like, it
find
has
that
to be.
again. Where is that?
Oh, Lord.
I'll look
All
online
right.
for it. Yeah.
Arkansas, I will hit you up.
Oh, yeah,
on the
let's figure that out,
Discord
yeah.
for the D&D thing.
Arkansas, I will.
Hit you up on the Discord for the D&D thing. Has to be one of the nerdiest comments.
We're doing D&D on the channel. We're doing a D&D campaign for all the audience because like everybody
I
voted
mean,
and wanted it.
I'll be
I've never
100%
played
honest.
that, nor Magic the card game, nor.
If I was still single,
if you want to try it, you can.
it'd be kind of hot, but you know.
No, I'll continue being a Giga Chad and also not watching anime. Fuck anime, weird little.
Yeah,
Asian
he's
cartoon
busy
shit.
being a frat boy douche with an earring. Everybody
Well, I
loves
know that you like
him.
to watch anime. You're gay.
Who? I don't watch anime. What are you talking about?
The fuck if you? I don't believe that. I don't believe you never. I
did
bet
when I
that
was
browser
young.
history is full of anime. You freak bitch.
No, stop it. That was Daria guy. Fuck you, asshole. You coming at me, bro?
I'm just saying. You
dark
can
enough.
deny it like any reasonable person would who looks
No,
at
I
anime.
haven't watched anime in fucking 15, 20 years.
There you
Any
go.
type.
There it is. There's the admission.
Oh.
What's your
Okay.
favorite show? I mean, sorry, what used to be your favorite show?
No, see, because the only anime that I ever watched was like purist anime, like on VHS in
Oh
the
my
90s.
Bro, you love anime. You still watch it. You've got all
No,
those
it was
tapes.
like the original Ghost in the Shell.
I don't
and,
even
like,
know what that is.
Well,
Which Gundam is your favorite Gundam?
no. Actually, I think I watched one of those movies one time. But I'm talking about anime makes up less than a percentage of the amount of media that I've consumed. So to say that I watched a lot of anime, no.
You, sir, are lying to me. I know that you've watched
No.
anime within like probably the last 24 hours. Let's be real. At least like a clip or a
1,000%
short
never.
or something.
Not
And
even one.
you still own all those VHS tapes. They might be at your mom's
No.
house or something, but they still are around if you want them.
No,
And-
I rented them. I rented a couple movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was it called? Like
I don't
Applejack or something like that. And then Ghost in the Shell. This is literally 30 years ago.
Keep convincing me that you don't watch. Oh, it just doubled in time. You keep naming new animes, but the time gets just doubled. How's that work?
Because I can't even. Those are the only two I can remember off the top
Shit,
of my head.
60 years ago. My
Oh, well, that's not true. No. Now I'm
Sorry,
thinking,
Lauren, no refunds.
do the Final Fantasy digital animation movies count? Because I've watched most of some of those, and
At
also
this
the
point,
Halo
they do
ones.
because I know that it was in the same drawer of the entertainment center as all the
No.
rest of your anime films.
No, and like the new Halo ones. That new Halo television series wasn't too bad, but I never finished the first season. But I mean, what do you consider anime? I have watched anime Prawn 25 years ago off Kaza.
What's
like
a
Bible
waifu?
Black.
What's a waifu?
Bible. I have no idea.
A waifu? What the fuck is a waifu?
Is there a waifu or a waifu? Isn't that like what, like
Never heard
anime,
of
like
that.
internet girlfriends or something?
Oh yeah, no, that was
Maybe.
the pre-AI girlfriend.
That's hilarious.
See, I don't even know what this shit is. All I know is that 10th Man knows more than he's saying.
I have seen a little bit of tentacle prawn in my time.
You would be into tentacle porn. That's
For
crazy.
science. No, it wasn't into it.
This
It's for
is a good time for me to
science.
leave, and you just keep confessing Mr. Lies a lot.
Thank you for coming, Flo.
Mr. Lies a lot. Why is he trying to antagonize me?
Because you're fun to mess with, since man. You're wonderful to chill with. Even when
I
you're
know,
fucking
but I
mad,
get-
you keep your shit together. I mean,
Oh,
unless somebody's
no.
being particularly fucky. When the
No.
gay leaves your voice, that's when it's time to shut up.
You should have caught my rant at a different Abe than you know. He used to be a cop on my show a couple days ago. Whew. I wouldn't even let anybody talk for a good 2-3 minutes. I just screamed.
Hashtag freaky. No, King of Arkansas. You don't know. Sometimes I just like listening to 10th Man stories because they're funny. But sometimes I'm like, 10th Man, stop. No, my virgin ears. They don't need to hear this foul
Well,
thing.
oh, but you should have seen earlier in my show, because what did you do? Watch the part to see if I said anything bad about you? No, I'm saving all that. So
No, someone let me know that he was talking shit, and I was like, whose channel is this? And I saw your comment was yellow, and I'm like, oh, that was on 10th Man. So
no,
I
if
went
I
over
actually had a
there
problem
and
with
checked
you, I
it.
would say something.
Oh yeah,
We've
no, I
already
would have been cussed out a long
resolved
time
our
ago.
differences.
Yeah.
But I thought Dusty knew about this, because I tell stories and I don't remember where I tell the stories. So if he didn't know about what I was talking about, obviously I told that story only here, maybe, and Raging Tomato. Because like I said, sometimes 5-6 o'clock in the morning, Sarah's a little drunk, used to be sometimes, and I'd be really fucked up too. And she'd start making flirtatious statements, not just to me, but just in general. And sometimes I got into conversation. We would talk about vibrators, or we would talk about different stuff. And I may have mentioned that, I, or maybe it was even Rizla's. I think I mentioned it too. That I kind of was like a pseudo BDSM mister, whatever you want to call it. But I didn't like wear the leather. I didn't wear like the leather or nothing like it. And then what I was talking about on my stream, Flo pops in the chat. He must have just been listening. He said he was doing an alignment or something. I think I don't know. I can't keep it all straight. And he goes, "Dog boys, what the fuck are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Oh, you didn't hear about that?" And then I went into a little bit of a tirade explaining that I censor myself for his stream because he gets like, oh no, and the monetization and so I kind of like really like tone myself down on his stream, and I do on your stream too a lot too. But on my stream, I really go like ballistic sometimes because I get to finally. But in all seriousness, it takes a lot out of me. I'm in really rough shape today because I've been doing too much the last couple days. But I explained that to Flo is that, that's probably why he never heard that story, because I got to be careful what I say on his show. It's not just because he's a dick. There's more than that. It's because he's just, you know, it's his livelihood kind of, right? So, but yeah, so like I've done so much that's why that's how we got into these conversations on tomato and stuff, is because of Furby, and then the people would ask me questions about gay stuff, and we would just go down a pathway of investigating 10th Man. And that's why I get so frustrated, because I can't tell everybody my life history in a minute and a half, right? But these children that want to change their sex are adorable to me, because I've trained people out of that nonsense in my past. A couple of them I wasn't able to, right? Can only do what we can do, but I've learned since then, and that's why I am how I am, because I know that coddling their nonsense is not going to help anything.
I by and large agree with you on that. But
that's it.
I appreciate it, 10th Man. I will. You have a good one. Be safe, and I will pray that your pain is relieved. Arkansas, you are not only a mod, but you are an extra super mod. You are a managing mod. You are the homie. I will talk to you on Discord as soon as I end the stream, but my homie's coming over, so we got to do it quick. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the laughs, and to the haters out there, fuck it to you to time. And genuinely, I'm high as hell, so I'm just happy to have you guys watch and be able to chill with you. I got to end the stream when I wanted to. We did the whole 2 hours. I started about 9:30, so I'm happy. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Spend some time with your family. You never know when you're going to lose them. Go hug somebody, make peace, and I love you all. And be safe out there.
And Tropicana gets its roof torn off. Tropicana